fine. All right, I don't have a huge announcement. Hello, friends. We're back
Joel,
again.
don't lie to the people. You have a huge announcement.
It's that we're here, and it's 8:00 at night here on the East Coast, and normally you'd find us at 10 a.m. over here on Fightful Overbooked, but instead, Jeremy and I were like, "Oh, there's a few days left in the year, and we should probably do a wrap-up show and talk to the people who are on this channel and have some ups and downs and some good conversation." So here we are. That's the big announcement. Hi, Jeremy.
Well,
how are you?
I don't know if it's gonna be ups and downs of the year, or I don't know what this show is. We've done this show. This is the third straight year we've done this show, though, believe it or not, Joel.
Yes, I do believe it. Last year was the Jeremy Lambert's therapy 5-hour stream.
True. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. I love you, buddy. There was a lot of that.
There was. Yeah.
But I think we're all in a different spot this year than we were last year, and mostly for the better. I would say we're in pretty good positions, at least you and I.
I won't get into my whole thing yet. This year, professionally, fantastic. This year, personally, sucked. So that's kind of where I'm at. We've done this for 3 straight years now. The first year we did this was like minutes after Swolegate. Oh, that's boy.
Right.
That was something.
Yeah. People didn't really know what to talk about. And we were certain people to be talking about it at the time. So it turned into us trying to navigate the waters of Swolegate and the new year, and also navigating, telling y'all to leave a thumbs up on the video, and of course subscribe to us here at Fightful Overbooked, because I'm trying, folks. 15,000 is the number, and we're almost there. We're just about 90 something away from getting there. A little less than that, 80 something. So get us there. Just tap that free subscribe bell, or free subscribe button, hit the bell, get your notifications if you want, but I don't really care. Just hit the number. Get us the number to 15,000. Let's do that. And of course, a thumbs up, as I said. And tonight, by the way, if you donate a super chat, any amount, first of all, get your question statement right on the air, but also the money's going to go towards our contributors, as it always does. But this is a little more special because it's going, this is 100% to them, going to them. So get your super chats in, and we will give it to the contributors for this this Fightful Overbooked platform that we have.
So as we've done in years past, this is anybody is welcome on. Shoot me a DM on Twitter. We like to pop people on and off instead of having like 6 people on screen at once. So like to just pop people on and off. You can talk about anything in 2023. You want to talk about some wrestling, you can talk about something cool that happened in your life. Just whatever you want to do. It's not strictly wrestling stuff that we talk about on this show. It's just 2023 in general. Again, if a music artist was interesting to you in 2023, let's talk about it. Whatever cool happened to you in 2023, that's what it is. And if you want to talk wrestling, we can talk wrestling, I guess.
It's on the thumbnail. I mean, it's the best of 2023. We're a wrestling outlet, reportedly. So
allegedly.
If you want to talk about wrestling, we can. Otherwise, we'll talk about whatever you all want to talk
about. This is gonna pop no people, but except for myself and 2 others. I'm gonna send this link to the FMC crew, Share Delaware and SB3, and we're gonna play Love Is Blind Mobile on the year-end stream. That's what we're gonna do.
And that's how our 2-hour stream became a
we're gonna play 1 chapter of Love Is Blind Mobile. Everybody,
since when do y'all start Welcome to Night Shift? We don't. We're doing this because we realized there's only so many hours in the day for us to do a 2023 year-end stream. We wanted to do this for our contributors and also for our family here at Fightful Overbooked, and also because Impact is taking a month off. WWE is taking a week off, so we are going to run our own first run best of content. People like that.
Yeah, we were trying to decide okay, I'm still sick, everybody. We were trying to decide when to do this, and Joel, you were like, I don't know, what about Saturday night? And I'm like, Joel, there's a pay-per-view on Saturday night. You realize this, right?
We do a watch along. We talk about whatever. It's fine. That's just how it goes. Like nobody's really paying attention to World's End. They just added another 8-man tag tonight, and like really, who's paying attention to that? The 8-man All Star. This is basically Tony being like, we're gonna talk about it tomorrow, but this is basically Tony being like, the card's on a Saturday. We're not working Collision, so like let's just do a Collision All Star match as if we were doing it. Talk about it tomorrow on In the Weeds. Not important.
Yeah, we'll get into that on In the Weeds tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern, live right here on this channel, everybody. All right, we do have apologies, everybody. We do have a guest to join us. You see him on this channel every Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern, right here, Fightful Overbooked. Usually you also see the great Maggie with him. Sadly, Maggie is not here, so you have to. It's Rob Wilkins. You just have to deal with Rob. How you doing, Rob? Yeah, I'm just messing.
Sorry, no, that's okay. I understand. I totally get it. I'm not the face that runs the place. You know, when you were talking about Love Is Blind, I was thinking, how bad would a Fightful dating show be? Just Fightful personalities. That would be pretty bad.
I feel like we tried to do this with Cher Delaware.
Yeah, the Fightful late night streams on Twitch once upon a time.
Yeah.
Oh God.
But like, I mean, I've been married for a while, and quite a few of our staff are paired up, and you know, just that's not happening.
Yeah, I don't know who's like single and actually like looking. Like I'm
the only one.
We've legitimately signed
DMs.
We've legitimately signed up Cher Delaware for Louis. Yeah, Cher Delaware. We've made dating profiles for Cher on FMC. We've read the DMs on FMC. Bless Cher Delaware. We put her through a lot on that show.
But favorite moment this year was just how great it's been. Really, like wrestling has just been. It started with me for like Backlash, like just seeing how the crowd reacted at Backlash. That like started everything for me. Like, I mean, for the sake of just how the crowd were reacting, that's when I knew like WWE is like getting popular again. That's what did it. That's what I was just never really believing like much of the hype until I saw how that show was, and then the attendance started going through. But I just think that like my highs and stuff were just being involved with Fightful, you know, being with you guys, and I got to go to a couple of shows this year, and my love for wrestling like was dissipating somewhat, and the fact that it came back like this summer was pretty damn cool. And I'm doing a lot more stuff like behind the scenes at Fightful, so that helps. And yeah, it's been great. And I was around like during like you guys were. I mean, I was around the internet during the WCW days and the AOL chats. I don't know if you guys did that stuff, but this is just completely different, and it's a lot better in my opinion. I mean, the trolls and stuff part's not. That is what it is, but I just love it again, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, our Facebook page is real great.
I don't check that. I do not check that. I was around on the AOL chat days. I was playing wrestling dice leagues in the AOL
I remember
chat
those
leagues. Yeah, that was a grand old time. E-feds and things of that nature during the AOL days. Like the wrestling community is very good if you know who to interact with and if you stick kind of within those parameters. If you go outside of that and like actually search around, there's a lot of nonsense and toxicity out there. But every single time I've gone to a show, gone to an event, hung out with friends or anything, like it's always like love and appreciation from anybody I've ever interacted with. So it's a very small circle of people who are just jerks, and you just gotta block them and ignore them. But I'm glad that like Fightful and wrestling as a whole has been uplifting to you, Rob. I mean, you were on, when were you on Spotlight? You were on Spotlight this year or last year?
Last
I don't remember these things.
Last year.
Was last year? Okay. But like just your personal journey has been very fun to follow, and I love all the stuff that you do with Fightful. Coexisting it was on Select, and then it was like grandfathered onto Overbooked because we needed any type of content that we could get, and I always loved. I think I'm freezing. Am I robotic? Am I
it's
here
fine
at all?
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. It's about to. Yeah, there's the
Okay.
freeze.
There's a freeze.
All right, y'all are frozen to me. So
Okay.
This is great. This is the content what people pay for.
So, but I know you have like somebody else waiting, and I just wanted to say thank you, and it was fun, and I'm ready for 2024.
Let's
So,
go. Rob,
let's
very
go.
important question for you. You're wearing a hat with the letter D on it. AEW World's End is this Saturday. Rob Wilkins, are you the devil?
Yeah. We hope not, because it would not be good booking if that's the case. So I just don't bring much to the table. I'm more of a Ring of Honor guy. I like how just every week you can count on me, and it's recorded so they can edit everything. I'm just a Ring of Honor guy. That's how it is.
So you're the new tag team champion. You're the big D from the match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I brought the big D. So there we go. Yep.
Rob, we
Team boy.
appreciate you. You rule, buddy. I
Team
really do
boys.
appreciate you.
Have a good one.
Thank you for everything, Rob. Thank you, most importantly,
Peace.
besides all the good stuff that you do, but thank you for doing the intro for FMC and the graphics for FMC.
Oh.
That's your greatest contribution.
See you guys.
Thanks,
Rob.
There you go. Yeah, swinging D, Rob Wilkins, right there.
We got a super chat from Bridget. Joel, I'm gonna kind of let. I mean, you usually lead the show anyway, but because my internet is god awful, as is typical, I'm gonna let you lead even more. We got a super chat from Brigitte, though. Celebrated 32 years of marriage this past year. Congratulations!
Yeah,
Also found out how kind Danhausen is to his fans. Thank you all for all the hard work. Thank you. Appreciate. Again, congratulations on 32 years of marriage. As someone who loves love, I absolutely love that you've made it 32 years. So congrats on that. Thank you for all the support. We appreciate it.
Very much so. Absolutely. And how kind Danhausen is, he's very kind. He would give you the blimp off his back if you asked him, I'm sure. Thank you very much. Yeah, you and I will tag team this thing. I know you want to. I'm going to let Jeremy bring people on, and we'll keep going. And also, we got a super chat earlier from Louis saying Scarlett and I think he meant Victoria, double runway lesbian brides for storyline of the year. This is the Love Is Blind mobile game you guys were playing, right?
Yeah, that'd be fantastic if it was a wrestling storyline. They tried that; it didn't go very far.
Got Victoria and Scarlett, just worlds uniting from different generations. Anyway,
they tried that one year. It didn't get very far.
No.
Yeah, that's Love Is Blind mobile, everybody. Okay, we do have a guest. You see this person in the chat every now and again, and then on social media. Kim and Bo Gray.
Hello.
Hi guys.
Oh no, I can't
hear you. I can't.
Let's see. Well, you're not muted, so you got to go into maybe settings. Maybe if someone's wearing an AirPod, the dog has an AirPod in his mouth. Maybe he took it. I don't know. That's happened to me before. My kids opened up the case to my headphones, and that automatically pairs everything. That's the worst.
Now it's muted. Now it's not muted.
Now we're unmuted again.
Yeah.
Nope, not yet.
Nope.
I can read your lips though. Can you hear me now? But no.
We're freaking TonyCon media call out here.
That's right. This is great. No, don't be sorry. You're okay. This is always the content that we strive for. Okay, so you go into settings and you go into audio, and then you pick whatever you're gonna pick. I don't know which one you have. For me, it's my setup here. But I know we can do this. This is what we strive for.
We will see if Sean's in the chat, I believe. Look at Sean.
Is he bored?
Yeah, probably. I assume he'd rather watch us for some reason than watch the ROH the ROH post show.
Kim and Bo do rule. We still can't hear them.
They do. I want to know what WrestleMania shirt Bo has.
Oh, I do too. We're gonna get that out of them. That's great. Kimbo Slice. We're gonna get it. Oh, not yet. This is every podcaster's worst nightmare, but also every podcaster's dream, where we get to just again, the Alex Shelley interview you and I did. That was hilarious because His audio
No.
was so low, and we had to fix through that.
Yes. That was not our worst interview, though, technical wise.
Marty Garner.
Marty Garner. Oh, Marty Garner.
Oh, we still can't get you. Try popping on and popping off, or popping off and popping on. We'll see if that does it. Sometimes it's something as little as that. We'll get Kim and Bo on. We will.
Marty Garner. Remember how just like upset I was during that show? Like,
that was a special
Yeah, I was in North Carolina for that show as well. So obviously, if I was in North Carolina, things weren't going great anyway. And I was so irritated at like all the technical issues. And usually, like, I can do a halfway decent job of like hiding how upset I am about certain things, and I'll just vent to Joel off air if I'm mad about something. That one, I was just like, I'm sorry. Like, I really felt bad for the audience because it was going well. Like, it was a good interview. It was giving us great answers. And then it was just like cut. And oh man, I was so frustrated for us and for the audience. And then like, once you actually posted it, I swear it's like our most viewed interview.
It is. It was a good interview once because Marty then, we did something off air with him. Like we recorded the second half of the interview and like we cut it together and it was fine. It wasn't the first time I've had to do that with an interview, but that was the most intricate I had to be with editing an interview. It sucked at the time, but it ended up being a really good interview and a really good conversation. And he gave us a lot of time off the air to get through what we didn't get with him on air. So that was good. But in the moment, you were you were beside yourself.
Oh, I couldn't control it, man. I was so mad about that one. Like I apologize for.
There was a lot going on in your world at the time, so I kind of get it.
Yeah, again, if I was in North Carolina, for which I was, like, clearly things weren't going great at the time. So yeah, that one was frustrating. So I do remember the Alex Shelley, how low he was on that. That was certainly we had to really listen in and hone in to listen to him.
I'm 98% sure. You're fine. At least I can hear you. I was 98% sure with Alex Shelley that his like Amazon Alexa was what he was using. And as a result, he just like he was speaking through that and it was coming out of his home speaker, but his home speaker was like behind him over there. So I think that's what happened. But I couldn't be the one to like tech support him live on the air. That would have felt weird.
Right. While we wait for Kim and Bo to come back, I'm gonna pop on another pal. He has a show. It's just every so often on the channel. A lot in the can. So like anytime we just need to have some content for the day. We really appreciate that this person has recorded a bunch of episodes for us, talking to other content creators about their love of professional wrestling. It is Tom Talks Rubbish. Tom, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, that's me.
That is you.
I was listening backstage and I was like, oh, they're talking about me. Oh, that's cool. Hey guys.
How you doing?
I'm good. It's 1:30 in the morning.
Oh my goodness.
Good. I was about to say it's late there.
It's 1:30 in the morning, so I'm good.
Well, if you say so. It's 7:30 here, and I'm like, I'm done. I'm ready to go to bed.
Well, I am, but as soon as I saw Jeremy put this out, I was like, yeah, I'm going to ask. I'm the smallest tadpole, but I'm going to ask.
That's fair. You've had a very busy year, not just on your channel and also on this one, but just in life. What's your biggest like moment from the year? What are you reflecting on most in 2023?
So can I give you two answers for that?
Of course.
Yeah. Content creation wise, I got to tick off two big Fightful ones, which were Sean Rossap and Jimmy Van. And the Jimmy Van one was like, he doesn't do that sort of thing. So it was like, okay. When he said, yeah, I was like, yeah, let's do it. And the other thing is I'm in the process of moving into independent living.
Wonderful.
So yeah, they're the two big things that I'm reflecting on at the moment.
That's great. How has that transition been into independent living?
horrible.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not in terms of living on my own and stuff, because I'm fairly self-sufficient at my mum's house anyway. But like, there's a load of other things that people don't see behind the scenes. Like, they see that I'm dressed and stuff like this, but they don't see that I need help to look presentable and function. So I need like more carers and stuff, and we're waiting on things like that.
Oh,
If
gotcha.
that makes sense.
Of
So at
course.
the minute, I'm doing 3 nights in a row at my place, 4 nights at my mum's, and then 4 nights the next week, so on and so on.
Okay, so slowly but surely, hopefully things will, will adjust accordingly, and things will be hopefully a bit easier as we go.
Definitely, I hope so. Let me put my ring light on while we're here. I can't find the light. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, look, no one needs. I'm not professional on this show. I got my overhead light on this.
It's
one.
not plugged
Usually,
in. I can't be asked. It's 1:30 in the morning.
No, you're fine. I'm just
it's way too late. Way too late for this, Tom.
So yeah, the Jimmy Van interview though is one that I'll always say thank you to you guys. Whoever vouched for me for that one was like, how did that happen?
No, it's a good get for sure. I'm lucky enough to do the Q&As with Jimmy every so often on Select, and I never really take into account how lucky I am that I get to sit and chat with Jimmy about some of the questions that our Select subscribers ask him, and then he and I get to have a little back and forth here and there. So it's really something when you get a chance to have a good conversation on air with Jimmy.
A lot of credit goes to Sean on that one, because Jimmy told me off camera, I don't know if I should share this, but I'm gonna. You know what I mean? Like, he told me that he was like, nah, I get these requests all the time. I was gonna, for lack of a better word, he was gonna ignore me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. And then you had already done the interview with Sean, right?
And Sean was like, no, do his show. He's really good. And that meant a lot. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I think Jimmy said as much on Twitter as well. So I don't think you're spoiling anything behind the scenes of Sean vouched for you. And so he was more open to doing it. So.
Because I tweeted at him, can I interview him? I remember that now. Yeah, that's a good point. I forgot about that. Cheers, Jeremy.
Breaking news: Jimmy Van ignores most content creator interview requests. That's really the takeaway.
Yeah.
Fair enough, but like, I was very much like, in for a penny, in for a pound, as we say in England.
Of course.
You got to shoot shots, man. Like that's honestly, it's what a lot of this game is. Just ask people and see what happens, because you never know. You never know.
And then the Fightful thing came about just because. Did I message you, Jeremy, or Joe? I can't remember which one.
I don't recall either. I think it was me. I'm pretty sure it was me. Yeah,
I think it was me because Joel doesn't follow me. So
that's
wow. Called out Joel Pearl.
I don't follow a lot.
You should beat him up, Tom.
I still could.
Come on over, Tom. Let's go. After I get done with Steve Macklin, I'll just transfer over to you.
Yeah, fair enough. I think it was you. And literally, I came up with this idea of like, wrestling is negative. We need some positivity. You know what I mean? Like, why do people love wrestling? And I don't think I've even told you this, Jeremy, but it was at a point where I thought my channel was winding down because I didn't have the time, or I wasn't getting guests. Do you know what I mean? I think Jeremy's frozen.
No, we're here. We were just agreeing. Yeah, we're just not.
Yeah.
So I was just a bit like, I'm going to ask, because if I have, from a selfish perspective, it was, if I have connections to Fightful, maybe I can say that I've done work with Fightful, and people will be like, yeah, okay. But that also came about because the guy you had on previously, Rob Wilkins, was very sort of supportive and like was my first guest. Because if you watch that first podcast, no, do not. Thank you very much. Watch the Stephen Jensen one. I am very proud of that one.
I know you did a lot of interviews with a lot of Fightful people, and I remember I was on the show last year, like middle of the year at some point, and it was a really fun conversation. We had you on Spotlight as well, and that was really good. And yeah, I was happy to have your content on our channel because you're very good at interviewing. You're very good with your insightfulness, and you do your research on people.
Definitely. And that's one thing I'll say to aspiring interviewers: do some research, because I'm sure someone that we all know in a professional capacity, Alex McCarthy, for example, during Brawl Out, I can imagine he had talked about that a lot. Do you know what I mean? So do some
Alex,
research. Don't just ask them like, "This is what you is this." Do you know what I mean?
Alex McCarthy sucks. He's a coward, and I'll never say nice things about him.
I call him our Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, that's right. You did try to get that over this year.
I'll have to remember that one. That's quite funny.
That's awful. No, stop it. No.
Other than that, before I disappear, because like I said, gents, it's 1:30 in the morning, and I'm sure
Get some sleep.
I'm sure you have guests in the queue as well. Do you know what I mean? I did just want to say thank you, because there are moments that I do think you saved my wrestling media career in some ways.
We're just happy to be a part of it. And honestly, like, you don't have to thank us. You're the one who you rekindled your love, and we're happy to give you, to offer a space where it can live.
It's so weird, because Jeremy will tell you this. At the end of every conversation we have, I always put something like, "Sorry for bothering you."
Yeah. And I'm just like, you're not bothering me at all. Like, no, you have questions. I'm here to help however I can. So yeah, you're not bothering me ever. Always feel free to reach out.
I think it's more of a, because I've never met people in person, I do some sort of realize that people think, oh, it's just this kid that sits in his bedroom then hasn't done. I have very bad imposter syndrome, which is a conversation for another day. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. I get that. Yeah, I totally understand.
Yeah. No, but like I said, thank you for all the opportunities, and just thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for providing stuff on this channel, and appreciate you joining us tonight, Tom. Get some rest, buddy.
Speak to you soon, guys. Peace.
Bye, buddy.
Take care.
Oh, how do I?
That's always my favorite exit. How do I get out?
Just leave. All right, this is important stuff here. The Pistons are up 20. I had the game on, and I feel like it was interfering with my internet. So like, I turned it off because the kids are using all the screens and stuff, and so I'm on this, and I turned the game off. Oh man. Oh.
Just tell the kids to go to bed. Tell them it's done. Screen time is over. My kid fell asleep an hour ago.
It's holiday break, man. Like, I can't get away with that. If they had school tomorrow, I could.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I don't have that. I don't have that opportunity.
And it's holiday break, so like, no, you just hit your kids with fridge doors, and then that knocks them out.
Listen, whatever works, whatever gets us through the day.
All right, Joel, do an intro for Kim and Bo, and send it good vibes, because last time I tried, it screwed up. So maybe we just need to swap here.
All right, we're gonna try this again. Once again, the one and only, always here and always supportive, and sending us really funny videos from time to time. We're gonna try again. Kim and Bo. Hello.
Hi.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Hello.
Yes. I'm on my phone. Apparently, my laptop is stupid. So.
That's fun.
But thank you guys so much. I was just telling Bo, I listen to you guys every day that you're on while I'm at work. And
I am so sorry.
No, believe me, you guys help through a lot of days. I'll pop an earbud in, and I may have to pause it and go back to it 2 hours later, but I'll usually get through the show sometimes during the day. But I wanted you guys to meet Bo. Say hi.
Hello,
Bo.
It's a little hard to see since it's on the phone screen now. So, but just wanted to say hi. We hope you guys had a really great Christmas. Bo, tell them what you got for Christmas.
I got a lot of wrestling action figures.
Which one was the
tell
best?
Them which one you got.
Can I
tell them which one you got?
Go get my box.
Yeah, you go get them if you want.
Yeah.
Go get them. Well, I didn't want to hold you guys up since I was already trouble today.
We got 2 hours of this.
But he got 9, not 1, not 2.
Nice.
9.
Let's go.
And you were asking about the shirt he had on. It's an older. I think we got it at Kohl's or something. A WrestleMania shirt.
It looked like the old style WrestleMania logo. That's why I was wondering.
He got
what year it was.
He also got a Cena shirt, a Cody shirt, the new Punk shirt that he wore, the very first shirt, and then he got also like another older WrestleMania shirt. But yeah, he loaded up. He loaded up this year on figures. He's bringing the box in. Come on, so you can show.
Here it is.
Okay,
That's
come on.
the best
come back
part
to the bed.
of
Show.
being a kid at Christmas. It's getting a bunch of wrestling figures.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, and it's not like he didn't already have a bunch. Believe me, he had a lot.
Yes.
Okay. See if you can tell or show him.
Here's
Which ones you got for no? Show him which ones you got for Christmas.
Go through the whole collection.
No, not the whole collection.
This is my first Drew McIntyre figure.
Heck yeah, that's Drew. I love it.
Show him.
Alex McCarthy will be very proud of that figure.
Yeah.
And this is the John Cena from the new Elite WrestleMania 40.
Oh, that looks good too.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a good one.
Show him the
Jeremy
Shotzi one. Show him the Shotzi one.
Here's another one I really like. Here's one I really like.
Oh, it's a good Shotzi.
Shotzi. I got to meet Shotzi.
Really? Look at Joel.
Oh,
Look at this Mark
Joel's got a
Joel.
Shotzi
Joel,
shirt.
yeah.
Here's the one that he
John
should have
Moxley.
gotten. He should have gotten a plush John Tenta earthquake, complete with bald head.
Oh, wow. I didn't expect to get to meet the big man himself. Hi, Mr.
Yeah,
Sean
John
Moxley.
Tenta.
Yeah, John Tenta.
No, I don't have a John Tenta earthquake.
I have
You
to
gotta find
eat
one.
something while I'm on this show, so I brought a wheat thin.
Thank you.
I also got this Rock figure.
Oh, nice.
Doing everything. Let's
The
go.
little one with the goatee.
Looks very similar, honestly.
The Rock, he's gonna lose to Roman Reigns at WrestleMania.
Well, we don't know. I don't know yet if The Rock is good. They're saying that The Rock is going to show up at Elimination Chamber this year. Did you guys hear about that?
I heard that Australia wanted it.
That would be the person to ask right there, Bo.
I'm breaking the news that John Cena or that The Rock and Roman Reigns is going to happen at WrestleMania 40.
Who knows? Well, also, I got this Charlotte Flair figure.
Hashtag bow down.
Hashtag bow down.
You guys hear about Charlotte being sidelined for a couple months?
Sadly,
Yeah, it's very sad. Very
like
sad.
a
We love the
year.
Queen on this show.
Ugh.
She
hopefully
comes back
she's
in
feeling
6
better
months.
soon. 'Cause
I'm gonna-
unfortunately, it looks like she might miss all of 2024.
Oh,
hopefully not. I hope not.
Show me
Here
Becky.
is the man, Becky Lynch.
Look at that
Nice.
Becky
jacket.
rules.
That's a sweet jacket. It
Yeah, I
really
like
is.
that jacket. I have a jacket like that, but hers is cool.
Here,
And oh, they will like this one. Show them this one.
this is Mean Mark. You guys.
Oh,
Undertaker with
that's
Mean
pretty
Mark.
that's a nice throwback one right there.
Yeah,
It was-
Santa did good on that one.
Yeah, seriously.
The
The red hair and everything.
But we what else? You got one more you want to show them real quick?
All right.
Show them one more.
I also got the Rey Mysterio.
Oh, okay. Well, show them the Rey Mysterio then.
Here's Hulk Hogan.
It's like a
It's an old school
1984
Old
Hulk.
school
Yeah.
Hogan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
show them the Rey.
And last one, I also got my first Rey Mysterio figure.
Nice.
Hey, let's
That's a
go.
great looking one.
But
Yeah.
how long is Rey going to be out? How
I
long
think
is
he'll.
Rey-
I think he'll be out or be back by Mania, at least. He tore his meniscus, so I don't think he's gonna miss like a year like other people.
Mm.
He said 6 to 8 weeks, and he said he was at 4 weeks when he was on Conan's show the other week. So maybe Royal Rumble surprise. Although I just spoiled that too.
I'm also wondering, when is John Cena going to be back? Because I think he might be out for a while.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna be back anytime soon. But I also believe, Jeremy, that when you appear on Conan's show, you just immediately lie about everything. It's like a requirement of being on the show.
Well,
You can't accuse Rey Mysterio of lying though.
He
Like
turned heel that one time.
it's Rey. You can't accuse him of lying.
I sure can. I sure as heck can.
Oh, my wife's gonna fight you over
Well,
this now.
Well, we don't want to keep you guys, but we sure do appreciate you bearing with us because my technical ineptitude trying to get streaming to work. But
we have
but,
technical issues all the time with me, so that was no issue.
Yeah, you're good.
But Bo knows exactly what Fightful is because he Bo hears me listening to Fightful and
Sorry about that.
he sends in questions through me sometimes, and but we want to tell you guys, hope y'all guys had a great Christmas and Happy New Year, and keep up the good work.
Merry Christmas or Happy New Year.
And thanks for letting us hop on and say hi.
Thanks for coming.
Likewise.
We appreciate it. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Glad you had a good Christmas, Bo, and good luck with everything in 2024. And thank you always for the support, Kim. Like, we always see you in the chat. You're always messaging on Twitter. Thank you. We really appreciate you're always very supportive.
Thank y'all for keeping me sane on many days.
One more question.
You got one more question. Okay. Yeah. He's got one more question, then I promise I'm gonna cut him off.
So last week on SmackDown, we know what's going on now. The AOP is coming back. Like, we saw them in that promo with Karrion Kross, like with Paul. When is it? Have you guys heard about anything of like when WWE's figuring out the day when they're gonna show up to AOP?
I can't imagine it will be much past Royal Rumble. Knowing WWE, they'll run like, there's several weeks of vignettes and all that stuff. But
I don't think this might happen, but I hope maybe SmackDown New Year's Resolution.
I would love that.
Time to
I will guarantee you, Bo, it will not be tomorrow night's SmackDown. That's my guarantee.
Yeah, I told him that. I told him
that. SmackDown's supposed to be best.
Jeremy.
I got scooped. I got out scooped here by Kim.
It'll be in 2024.
Y'all, thank you again so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Happy New Year.
Bye. There you go, Kim and Bo. Look at that. Kim's always super supportive in the chat.
Kim is always so supportive of us.
Yeah.
I always appreciate her so much. She's great.
100%. Oh, love it.
Sean, wait, you said nothing better to do on a Thursday?
I'm rewatching season 1 of Fargo. I have taken a few weeks off of the gym since my match, and now that I've got another match, I'm about to start going back, so I'll be doing that tonight. But I saw that you guys were live, and I mean, I was a little bit surprised. I was a little bit surprised to see you guys this late.
We're working night shifts now.
Our time zones got messed up, I think. This is what happened here.
We're starting a new channel. It's called In the Weeds 24/7. You can find it on Sirius XM starting 2024.
Well, I mean, it just feels wrong to be here when it's dark outside. Now, granted, you guys start this show so early. I feel like it should still be dark outside, like 10 a.m.
You've been up earlier because of the match with Shaza now. Yep. So
yeah, but here's what happens. Whenever Christmas break starts, my wife and I go to bed super late. But I've been the one that's going to bed like earlier of late. So I don't know, man.
Christmas break is like when I get to sleep in because the kids are off. So like I don't have to get up at 7 to take them to school or anything. So I can actually sleep until like 9. That's why I've been starting work later.
Well, I like staying up late on weeknights because, my wife has to get up early, go to school and all that stuff. But I go to the gym at like 11 p.m. at night and there's nobody there. And that makes me happy. Now by 11 p.m., I'm just completely out. So here I am, by God.
Yeah,
you guys begged me to come on. I definitely didn't just happen to see this stream.
Seems like you're contradicting what you said like 10 minutes ago. Not even like 3 minutes ago.
What do you mean?
No comment. Continue. Have you listened to our podcast? Sorry, normally I'd send a DM, but you're here, so.
Yeah. You're proud of that one, huh?
Well,
you think you did good?
Yeah. I thought I did pretty well with that.
I think you did really good with that.
Yeah, I do pretty well. Yeah, it's good. So
Shaza got her Twitter hacked. It's been a good day for me.
Saw that. Is everything okay?
She turns to me for help, of course. She immediately goes, I know you know somebody. And I'm like, not really, but I'll reach out anyway. So I'm going to see if Jimmy, hold on one second. Sorry, I was trying to catch him.
I did not
trying to catch him.
Stop it. No golden dollar signs on this video, please. We see enough of them. Every day I got to put in a request for the stupid golden dollar signs to go away.
Oh, it's because you all put things like war and like you put stupid ass words in your headlines. I get the notifications all the time. Oh, your video is eligible for monetization 2 days after. Yeah, thanks for all those bucks, YouTube. Those post 2 day bucks that we're raking in. We really appreciate it.
Yep,
Man.
big money IT dub over here.
Yeah, I mean, y'all don't do bad.
Oh, listen, the show has grown at a pace that I think we can both be pretty proud of going into 2020.
Well, yeah, because I showed up.
Something like that. I was going to say Andrew Zarian, but
that's the qualifier. It's like once Sean shows up, this show grows at a pace we can be very proud of.
Sean does boost our numbers, whether he's
I didn't promote it this time though.
You promoted tonight's show. You retweeted it, didn't you?
Did you ask other guests to come on? Why are there people waiting in the line?
Yeah, there's a lot of people to come on. This is an open call, Sean. It's just like anybody who wants to come on
here is like when Dave Chappelle shows up at the Comedy Store is what this is. Like I take
you show up on this show like every single day almost.
I'm gonna do a 4-hour set. I don't know if you ever, I can't remember if it was Laugh Factory or Comedy Store, but like Dane Cook and Dave Chappelle would just show up and go up there for like 3 or 4 hours at a time and bump everybody else. That's what I'm doing here. I'm just bumping everybody else that's supposed to be on this show. Like this one, like all these people that think they're going to do some stuff. Isn't there a queue? I'm here to mess up the queue.
Sean just comes on here, does whatever he wants, as usual, and that's that. Also, I was trying to get SP3 and Share on so we could just play Love is Blind mobile instead of do like an actual like end of year show. That's the biggest hit we have on this channel is us playing a mobile game.
This is when haircuts were men. Right.
I got an Eddie Guerrero.
Sorry, you're getting bumped. Everybody, look.
I like Chris here. I love.
We need to bring Chris on because like it's halftime at the Pistons game and like they're actually winning, and so maybe he wants to go watch them win for the first time.
I'm getting out of here. Nothing good can emerge from the Pistons winning anything.
They're up 20. I think they're up 19. They're up 19.
They're up. It's like they're up 20. They're up 19. They're up 15.
It's 19 right now at the half. I feel bad that I'm bringing Chris on as he was the last person here, but I do think he might actually be watching the game. Chris, they're winning right now.
Are they? No, I was not watching the game.
Oh,
it's the Pistons.
I watched the last game and I was like, because like either they're gonna avoid history or they're gonna make history. So I made sure I watched that game. But then after the Red Wings crap the bed last night, I'm kind of done with Detroit sports until Saturday night now. So
they're winning right now, Chris. Like this is it.
I mean,
on the ground floor.
I should. They were like I guess on the ESPN bet gimmick. They were like a heavily bet team.
They should have been. They should have been heavily bet because they were 17-point underdogs. Like that's absurd. I know they're not good. But the Celtics are a team that plays down to their competition all the time. 17-point underdogs is insane. Like I imagine plenty of people are gonna make some money off the Pistons tonight.
Hopefully. It'd be so I guess Detroit teams have like the longest winning streak in each of the 4 major sports since like the year 2000 or something stupid like that. So
yeah,
yay us. That's awesome.
Yeah, the Lions are division champs. They're doing well.
Yeah, I mean that's the meme going around. It's the Gamora Thanos meme from Endgame. The what did it cost everything, and it's like what did it cost Lions division championship, and it cost the Pistons setting a record for the most consecutive losses in a season. So
we're gonna have to wrap this show up soon so I can watch the second half of this Pistons and Celtics game. I'm telling you, SB3 was yelling at me for NBA TV doing cut-ins, and like I'm more invested in the Pistons than I am the Thunder. And the Thunder are really great this year, but I'm like, Pistons, come on, let's go. Let me watch this terrible team.
It doesn't make any sense because they got good players, but I don't know.
It's historic. I respect teams that are bad to a historic level. I wish the Panthers could take a lesson from them. The Panthers are just like bad. Who cares if you're just bad?
Unlike the Sixers team that they just beat their record, like they weren't trying to lose. They came into the season like they won like the first 2 out of 3 games or something. I'm thinking, wow, this might actually be a really fun season, and then not so much.
Yeah, they were 2-1. They lost the opening, not opening night, but they lost to OKC, and then they were 2-1, and then they lost 27 straight. All right, we're gonna try to get this show back on track after Sean Ross Sapp just comes in here and ruins everything as usual. Chris, how was 2023 for you?
It was really good. Just watching the kid grow up, saying words, and he's going potty like a big boy now. So that's been the main thing. Yeah.
I have a very important question.
Yes.
Has he tried to ride that monster truck yet?
He has not tried to ride it yet. No.
Give it time.
Yes. Yeah, I'm sure.
I think it was half the size of him.
It's amazing. So you saw the video then?
Of course, I saw the video.
Oh my god, that was the reaction we were hoping for. He loved it. He told us all, Chris. I want the biggest Gravedigger monster truck in the world. Is what he asked for Christmas.
I love it. I'm so glad he got it. I saw the video. I saw the look on his face. Y'all were just having a blast. That was a fun thing to see.
The celebration was fantastic.
Yes. He's gonna ride that thing, I swear to God.
It's definitely an outdoor toy. I charged it Saturday. Saturday night. My wife and my son, they went up to her parents' house early because I had to work on Sunday actually. So they went up there early. I charged it up, went and saw Iron Claw, came back and fired it up, and it like I'm like, oh, this is not going to work in here. So we let him play with it for a little bit in the house Monday night because it was dark by the time he got it. But then now it's like, no, this is an outdoor toy. Sorry.
Kids don't care if the toy is supposed to be indoor, outdoors. Kids got roller skates. They're using these things indoors. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing with roller skates?
That's the Heelys effect. Heelys ruin children.
Oh, for sure.
Don't get me started on that.
These are legit roller skates, though. Like, what is happening out here? And I got 12 kids too. There's only so much space you can roller skate with 12 kids around. You know what I mean?
Well, you got enough kids, you could start like a roller derby team, and you could teach them each other out.
We could actually
do some 6-on-6 action. Really, just like top dogs win.
We could. All right, Chris, I'm gonna start moving people along here.
No problem. I gotta go. I guess record.
Gotta watch the Pistons. They're up.
It's gotta work.
No, I don't got work. It's a hobby more than work. But yeah,
whatever you say, big dog.
They're up 13. They're up 13 right now.
So it's funny. So Matt and I re-record our show Thursday nights, right? At like 9, because that's around the time Kingston goes to bed. And so like every week there's been either a Red Wings game or a Pistons game on, and they always lose.
Well,
so well, yeah. I mean, the Pistons goes without.
Hey, that's just every night. So that's not a special night of the week or anything.
But it's always like I've always got the TV on over here, and I'm like, oh God. So I don't. If they're up, I don't want to jinx it. I'll let them win. So
it's 13 right now. It's 13.
Right,
Chris, we appreciate you joining us, Chris.
All right.
Good luck.
Have a good night, guys.
Everything this year, I promise we're gonna try to meet up. It was close this past year. I had an incident. I apologize that I was
no
to make it.
I really felt bad about after I went back and listened to the whole episode of super chatting and giving you some grief about it. So it's all good.
No, I knew you were just I know you're not like that at all, so I didn't take that personal at all. But I did feel bad. I was like, oh, we're gonna finally get to meet Chris. Wife was excited, and stuff happened. But this year, I'm sure AEW, WWE, somebody will come around and we'll be able to meet up.
Sounds good, man.
Thanks, Chris. Enjoy your night.
See ya.
Come to Canada, Chris.
Yeah, I'd love to.
I'll see you soon.
See ya.
Oh God, good times.
Right, Mike's been back here at about like the entire show at this point. So we'll bring on Mike for like 2 minutes and then kick him off.
I was gonna say, so let's bring on our other guest.
No. We're gonna make Share Delaware wait because I want SB3 to come on, and then we're gonna kick Joel off, and we're gonna do an episode of FMC because I missed FMC this week because my voice was not cooperating with me. So that's the real plan here.
That's fair.
So Mike is here. Mike, how you doing, Mike?
I'm good. Honestly, I thought I was just gonna we were just gonna keep me back there for like the whole show, and I was gonna be like the
you do the sorry we didn't have time for Matt Damon.
Yeah, that guy. I couldn't remember which. I was gonna say Ben Affleck, because
they're all the same. They're all actors.
Yeah, interchangeable Boston guys. Yeah.
Mike, how was your 2023?
It was a good 2023. It was like the best 2023.
There's only like
come on
2023, so I mean,
I guess I had a good year though. Like I don't know, probably for me, best personal year to date. I wanted to come on and say thanks for letting Reg and I do Indeed on Overbooked and talk to independent wrestlers about anything but independent wrestling most of the time. So that's been really cool. And yeah, I don't know, it's just been a good year. Like personally, I did a lot of self-improvement, got my back fixed a little bit.
Nice.
Started to medicate myself and fix my brain, professionally. And yeah, it's been a good year, man.
Good. I mean, I've talked to you on and off about various things, and I know some of the issues, and we all got our good days and our bad days and stuff like that. But I just want to say, person to person at this point, since I don't speak on the other holiday stream, I appreciate what you and there you go. Look at Joel with a ticker.
I figured we should get the ticker going, get people, reminding people that super chats tonight go towards all of our contributors, including Mike from Indeed. So there you go.
Me, including Mike. And I was saying thank you to Mike and Reg, because Indeed provides weekly content for everyone on this channel, and you guys always have interviews. Like when the show first started, you guys were maybe doing like one interview a month, and now it's like every single week there's an interview on the show.
It's been like 30 straight weeks.
Yeah, I just look up and I'm like, you have stuff scheduled as well, which is insane to me, because I just message people like the day of and like, hey, can you like join us to do an interview? And like, yeah, sure, or they just ignore me. But you actually like have people on a schedule and everything. Like, I don't think there's another, top kind of where the sister website, the sister channel of the big channel, but like, I don't know if there's another channel covering and interviewing independent wrestlers like Indeed is, and alongside In the Weeds.
Thank you so much. That's kind of the whole goal, is we love independent wrestling. It's for both of us, it's pretty much our favorite, way to view and watch wrestling. So our entire, there's so many talented promotions, wrestlers, ring announcers, broadcast talent, referees, like everyone. And there's the whole goal of the show is we want more people to become aware of this whole massive world of wrestling that exists outside of just the couple of companies you see on TV for the most part. So it's been really cool to do that, and hearing any kind of positive feedback, just imposter syndrome thing. I feel like a small fish in a very large pond of wrestling media and content creation. So anything like that is just so humbling.
Well, again, we really appreciate it when I think Reg messaged me wanting the show on the channel because something had happened, and I was like, yeah, like we would love to have the content, and I appreciate all the work that you guys do every week on Indeed, and love listening to the interviews. I know my team at the news side of things, we try to cover those as best we can when you guys do those. And then when I listen to them for myself, I was like, you guys don't give us any wrestling topics to cover here. There's no wrestling, which is, as a listener, I love that stuff. As someone looking for news, I'm like, I got nothing to write about.
Yeah, I don't know. So we try to have, like obviously a decent balance of like wrestling conversation, but like more the conversations we kind of aim to have are more like, I guess, like something you can listen to months down the road. So like, we're not necessarily looking to talk always about super topical, relevant, like right now things, and more like, kind of broader strokes topics that, like when we had Speedball on, we had like a good 20-25 minute discussion on mental health. That was one of my favorite conversations we've had all year. And like, there's, just like positive messages and stuff that we had, with interviews like Dylan McQueen. And I'm like, okay, well, like there's still advice from that like I apply to my life today still now. So those are the kind of things that we're shooting for. So unfortunately, yeah, it doesn't always make for great headlines, but sometimes we try to get people to tell a story about getting choked out in a Core Life eatery by an AEW talent. So we do our best.
I saw Mayang at Slamilton, and I should have said something to him. I should have like introduced myself. And so I'm very awkward about like introducing myself to wrestlers. And stuff like, but I saw him. I was going to my car, and he was coming back from like his, and I should have just like said, "Hey, like I'm so and so from Fightful." But when I did message him about that, he was very very kind and said like he understood everything. But I felt terrible when I wrote that. I was like, oh, I screwed that up. But he was very kind with that.
No, you didn't. You didn't actually. All the context was there. Everything was worded just fine, but aggregators did aggregator things with it, and that's what like, that's what had his phone blowing up with like, why am I getting all these like Google alerts about my name getting like listed in articles? So
that always Joel takes pride in that when he's in Impact press releases and things like that. But I felt so bad when that happened. I appreciate that he was so cool about it, because I was like, oh man, he seems like a very, very nice guy. And I do wish that I'd said something to him at Slamilton, but I'm just awkward. I don't like bothering people, especially wrestlers when they're preparing. Sean, he doesn't count, but like anybody else, I don't like bothering people. Like if they come up to me, cool. I don't like going up to them.
No, Myung Jae Lee rules. Honestly, most of the people that we've had on, like I keep open dialogue with for the most part, and like try to keep in touch with. So, but yeah, you got both of the FMC crew now. So
yeah, we're kicking everybody off, and it's just going to be.
Let me plug my shit, and I'm going to get out of here so they can hop on.
Go for it.
Watch Indeed Wednesdays 6 p.m. right here. Overbooked. The next 4 weeks we have starting next Wednesday, Effie, Brett Michael David, aka BMD, Veda Scott, and then wrapping up January is Mansoor and Mason D. Madden tag team interview with MXM. And then follow me on all the social media shit. It's all right there. It's the same thing. I stream on Twitch. We watch Lucha Underground season 2 starting on Monday. So get at it. Love you. Bye.
Mike's gonna get tag teamed by Mason and Mansoor at the end of January. Just let
I'll take it. Peace.
Yeah, so will
those guys roll.
They do. Let's get a couple super chats, then you can do your gimmick. Let's start with Amber. Amber says, thank you to Joel, Jeremy, and all the Fightful Overbooked team for a great year of entertainment, fun, and more. Cheers to a wonderful new year. Cheers to you, Amber. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Amber.
We
appreciate you
support throughout the year. And my buddy Mike says, I want all of my money.
Anyway, Pistons lead. He's
Hold
on.
Okay, well, that's expected. Hold on. I was going to say to Mike, next time you're in town, you and Justin, it's NWO DVD on me, and we'll all hang out just like an elimination chamber. So there you go. Pistons are up by 1. Is that what we're doing?
They have blown a 19-point lead.
God bless. I told you
8 minutes.
Told you.
8 minutes.
I told you.
They've blown this lead.
I sat here with you, and this is the magic of In the Weeds. Whether it's at 9 o'clock in the evening or 11 a.m. Eastern, we get it right, and this is what we're doing. We're getting it right. Told you.
8 minutes. I'm gonna play this intro because the full intro never plays because I always play it and then I click go live. So here's the FMC intro, the full version for
Let's
everybody.
Go.
And we're throwing it back with the tag talk background as well. Look at that.
I feel like I'm not wanted here. I'm not in the FMC entrance. I've got a tag
That's
talk
Rob Wilkins
background now.
Where's the share talk background?
I went with the tag talk for the throwback. Come on.
Did Joel leave?
Now he's back there. I just kicked him off.
I think he would thoroughly enjoy watching us play this game.
I'll bring Joel back on, but here's the share talk. I guess I need to move.
Joel is my
I went with the
Canadian.
old school tag talk. You know, we still gotta show love to Haley and Kylie, even though one of them has abandoned us for I have no idea why. Yeah, Joel,
the best show on this channel until they wanted to give it to us.
Oh, look at Andrew Zarian. He's here. Zarian, you on the show.
Yeah, Andrew Zarian, you're always welcome on. All you got to do is show up.
Yeah, Zarian just hacks the stream.
I like to pretend like FMC is called Fuck, Marry, Share. So...
I never thought of that.
Someone has to.
That would have been great for those early day episodes.
I used to call it Fuck, Marry, Choke instead of Kill, but then I changed it. So
that should have been our bit.
They're already getting ready to kick me off the show.
I never thought of that when we came up with the. We're just like, it stands for whatever you wanted to stand for. I never thought of Fuck, Marry, Share.
That's absolutely great. That's fantastic.
Oh my
I'm glad I'm not the only one that's sick though.
Oh,
yes.
I've been dealing with this cough for days now. It's been terrible.
I've literally been sick since December 12th.
I got something for my kids, but I think I'm over it now. I don't know.
I felt better on Christmas, so at least I got to like do all the Christmas stuff. And then I woke up yesterday sicker than I was before.
Mary cough is what you call the show.
Yeah.
And I can't look at Joel.
I can't take any medicine, so this is fun.
Zarian should come on. He said he just took his edible, his headed Mars. He should come on with that while we're playing
Love is Blind.
Which would be an experience for him.
Just mute him and make everybody look at his facial reaction.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. All right, well, were we supposed to come on and talk about our favorite thing from 2023? And
if you want,
come on and thank you guys. Like, oh yeah, thank you guys for giving me an opportunity. And I talk into a camera and act like I'm a pastor if the Lakers win. And act like I lost a family member if they lost. It's a great opportunity.
You do those
wow, SB3.
All seriousness. Wow. All jokes aside. God, I'm being facetious. How it's pronounced.
That's how it's pronounced. Yes.
I love both of these gentlemen. These guys know that I am not always my confident demeanor. I sometimes have insecurities, and these are two of the people that I talk to because these are two genuine individuals. So I thank you for everything you've done on this channel. And then all that other mushy stuff. Love you guys.
You coming on and doing the Kanye Punk song on In the Weeds killed me. Absolutely killed me when you did that bit, because I remember once it was in North Carolina and like you came on for that, and when you did the Kanye song to a CM Punk's return, oh, I absolutely lost it at that. That's one of my favorite moments that we had on that show. And then I experience it nearly every week with the Lakers, and they're not doing so well right now. I feel like we're gonna be some downtrodden times here coming up.
I would, if we had done the show this week, I would have had to look up one of Barack Obama's 2008 change speeches. That's what I would have done. It would have turned into not a sermon, but a motivational speech for the Lakers to make some changes.
They're back up to a 6-point lead. I would like.
Yep, I see that it's 6 now for the Pistons. All right, we have Andrew Zarian here. We'll give Zarian the proper Zarian Zone intro here, if I can find it. That is, we have too much stuff on this channel.
I don't even get my own. I don't get my own intro, and I have a whole thing, and I don't get an intro.
Yeah, you can back me for that one.
You have a background, though.
I got the background like 3 weeks ago.
Anyway, here's the intro.
Background like 3.
It's the FMZ zone.
I'm just telling you, this is a big mistake I'm making right now.
That's perfect.
Yes!
Just spill all the beans.
I'm about to
How
end
you doing,
all my
buddy?
careers. Sharon
How you
needs an
doing,
intro, by the way.
Sharon,
What?
you need intro?
Yeah.
Sharon,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Thank
We'll
you.
have
needs
Rob
to make
Wilkins
one.
to make you one.
Yeah,
She's far
we have
more of a
Wilkins.
Fightful than I am at this point.
No, I wouldn't go that far, Val.
I did investigative journalism today
You did.
about Gypsy Rose and her husband being a wrestling fan, and sent it to Sean. And 5 minutes later, there was an article up on Fightful.
Wait, is
about
that why they had the Bret Hart, Hart
Yes.
thing? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought that was like a meme. I thought it was a joke.
No. Okay, but showing up to pick up your wife from prison who went to prison for murdering someone with Hitman on your license plate.
Honestly,
Maybe not the
God
best
bless.
plan.
Choices. That's what Choices is all about.
What is
And
that?
it-
Zarian's trying to hide
There he
his
is.
eyes here.
Listen,
There we
Zarian, after
go.
you posted your Christmas present of getting that vinyl of the Macho Man, I had to order it. So I have one on the way to me now.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm so excited.
You know, I totally forgot that I ordered something. If you had never told me this or sent me anything, I would have had no memory of it.
Oh.
But now I'm thrilled. Now I remember.
Now I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
If you guys hear my children, I apologize. They're in
Yeah,
the
what are
living
they
room
doing?
playing 2K23.
NBA?
WWE.
Oh,
Wrestling.
boo.
So did you see the video that I posted on Twitter earlier? They were being the Usos in a match, and they just kept yelling, "It's just me, Us. Yeet, yeet, yeet. It's just me, Us." Yeet, yeet, yeet.
Isn't that the theme?
Like 10 minutes straight. That's all they did.
Your kids are an absolute trip. The little one at BOP doing friggin' neck bridges in the
He
middle,
was.
like, because I
This
tripped him
one.
down. Yes, yeah, he was
They
was
were-
saying something.
They were having a wrestling match during the wrestling match.
Yeah, yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I tripped him down because he was like stepping to you, and so I just like leg swept him, and then he starts doing like push-ups and sit-ups and neck bridges and
Wow.
stuff, and I'm just like,
Listen,
Send that
way
kid to
too
Japan.
much.
my kids are in wrestling school. We have wrestling school 8 hours a week. It's basically just an
Oh.
extra job at this point. So
And in
It's
20
harder on
years,
you than them, right?
yeah, it's harder on you.
because we don't live near anything, so everything is 40 minutes away.
Oh
So
my god.
2 hours of wrestling and 40 minutes each way to
So-
go.
In 25 years, one of them will be the president of New Japan Pro Wrestling, and you'll be fine.
There you go.
And the little one will probably be in jail.
Well, at least you're honest about your expectations.
His brother's
you
gonna
gotta
pick
do
him
it,
up
right?
in 50 years with a Hitman license plate.
Yes.
Not a chance.
At
I
least
will
it's in
say,
the circle.
since you brought up BLP, the highlight of my year was singing Creed.
I mean, that was that's up there. That's definitely.
And now my
What an-
whole Instagram feed is just Creed memes all the time. Because that's all
What-
people
what-
send me.
There you go.
Look at that
What an,
beautiful sight.
what an unexpected gift that was.
It
Trevor
was
Outlaw
so much fun.
coming out to Creed, and like the moment Cher and I heard the open, we just both like popped and was like, "Oh, we're doing this. We are
Yep.
definitely doing this.
And we did it the whole match.
Yes, we did. We did. My favorite one was when it's like the TikTok and Hayden's yelling, "Yeah, sing Creed now!" and like on cue,
Sing Creed now, bitch! Sing Creed now! And we were like, "Can you take?"
Like, you don't have to tell us.
Like we absolutely will.
Yeah, don't like we're 100% doing this. Trevor was so cool when we had him on Spotlight the day after, a couple days after that as well. It was really fun to talk to him about that. Yeah, what an unexpected highlight. I'm glad that match went on second because I bounced after the third match. So if I missed that, I would have never forgiven myself.
Yeah, and after Sean's match, he was like, I mean, I saw that and I was like, how am I supposed to follow up Creed out here?
Yeah.
Like you put me on after Creed? Come on.
We were, Mike. I mean, we 100% were. You don't get it, that unexpected gift of hearing Creed in that intimate setting like that. So it was a great time.
SP3 knows when we went to the karaoke bar in Chicago. That's what he and drunk guy JJ. That's what they both did karaoke to Creed, and it was a blast.
I did My Sacrifice, and he did Higher. So
and you did My Sacrifice.
I could do the voice and everything. It was great.
Thinking he was done, and he would just keep going.
I was getting stopped when I was going to the bathroom. Like, oh my god, that was great. I was like, oh, thank you.
It is a tie game going into the fourth quarter.
Look at that! You're a jinx. You and Romeo has done this like 5 different times. Literally, as soon as I heard you say it, I looked at our sports chat and Romeo was like, he told our friend that lives in Detroit. He tagged him now 5 different times. He's like, it's happening. It's gonna be over. And I was like, dude, you have done this now 5 different times. And 5 different times they blew a lead and lost. I was like, you're a jinx. This is why the Knicks haven't won since you've been born.
So hold on. Now the big question is, who finishes the story first? The Pistons winning a game or Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania?
Ooh.
That's the Pistons close. Winning a game.
Yeah, we're getting closer.
I don't know. That team's bad. They're like other teams are literally spotting them a 20-point lead and they're still losing. They're like, we will give you a 20-point lead and still beat you in a single half.
I feel like if I am 30 games into a season and I've only won 2 games, at that point, I'm like, hey, let's just like quit.
Like, you're done. I'm done. I'm good.
Like,
I
think we're done for this year. Let's try again next year. Like,
I got to turn this game on.
Listen, I'm a Mets fan. I grew up born and raised a Mets fan. I feel like that every year.
You've had a rough life.
July, I'm done.
Guys.
I literally had to ask Brian Myers. I was like, how's it feel to be a Mets fan? And then I had to have him explain the hatred that Mets fans have for Yankees fans because I'm a Yankees fan. I was like, you probably hate me now. He was like, yeah, I do. I was like, oh.
I don't hate the Yankees. When I was a kid, I went to my friend's birthday party and Don Mattingly showed up. Okay, because Don Mattingly owed a favor to his dad. They had the dad had like a car lot, and I guess Don bought a car from there, and he owed a favor to show up at a birthday party. So Don Mattingly shows up. This is like 1992, and he did a magic trick for everybody. He took his car, I guess, the remote. He's like, "You want to see something cool?" He goes, "Watch, I'm gonna make this bounce off the wall." So he does this, he does this, he does this. He points it at someone's head, and then the alarm goes off in the car. I'm like, "Oh, I'm a huge Yankee fan now." One magic trick, that was it. I was sold. So I appreciate the Yankees, but I'm 7 minutes from the park, so I have to be a Mets fan.
Andrew, how old are you?
I'm
old
almost
enough.
40.
You're almost 40.
I'm 39.
You're pushing 40. Okay.
Pushing 40. Do I look it? Do I look 40?
No.
Depends who you
try not to.
I mean, I honestly thought you were closer to my age. So when you said 1992, I was like, oh, I wasn't alive yet. So
I'll take it. I'll take the compliments. I'm feeling every bit of 40 with the kids.
1992 was a good year. Good year.
I'm sure. I was conceived that year, so I'm sure it was great.
Oh, good year. Your parents had a good year.
Yeah. I was 4. I don't know what happened in 1992.
Yeah, I was 4 too. I remember. I got my first VHS. I got WrestleMania 8.
That was your first VHS, not Lion King,
not the Ninja Turtles.
Cannon,
no,
Ninja Turtles.
the first ever VHS that I asked for and actually got for myself, and not my parents like trying to put some Disney crap on. It was WrestleMania 8.
I'm
Damn,
so
you
glad
were
that the
set
main
up for
event
failure.
was everything it was supposed to be for you.
Of course, it would have been great if Hogan had actually retired.
Well, you had another 2 decades of them at least.
Yeah, I know, unfortunately.
Listen, I'll tell you what. If the Pistons blow it tonight, they probably will. At least they know
They're losing.
they're going
so.
to. You know, but
yeah, they're down 4.
So here's the thing: they're playing the Raptors on Saturday. They'll get the victory on Saturday. The Raps are going to drop that game. I'm telling you, the Raptors are going to drop that game. This is the ITW thing. We say it, it happens. They'll lose tonight. Saturday, they'll face the Raptors. The Raptors will lose to the Pistons, and everyone will laugh. And Toronto sports teams will be as it ever was.
Yeah.
The Raptors aren't great, but like they're better than the Pistons.
Everyone's better than
Everyone's better than
everyone's,
Exactly.
but everyone gets a roll-up victory every once in a while.
Oh, OKC legend Al Horford, big corner 3. I'm doing a live watch along.
It's
with
over.
This. I don't care what.
It's over, guys.
I'm taking my kids to their first hockey game, and I had to intentionally not buy tickets against the Avs because I know how that goes every time they would get their butts kicked.
I don't know. Avs aren't great right now.
I don't know. They play the Avs tomorrow, so we'll see because they're on a 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, I'm not looking. Avs just blew a 4-0 lead to Arizona last night. Very sad times.
Did you see the stuff from the Blues Blackhawks game Sunday?
I saw
It was
Connor
like-
Bedard.
Yeah.
hit a Michigan.
He hit a Michigan, and there was 2 Michigans during the game. It ended up being like 7-5. Like, why are there 12 goals being scored in this hockey game? Like, what's happening?
Oh, Pistons with a chance to take the lead. They're down 1.
There we go.
They did not take the lead.
They did not.
Oh wait! Oh, got it. Offensive rebound. Offensive rebound.
I'm about to turn it on. No.
We're gonna do a watch along.
All
I
the
told you.
NBA.
Oh, 3 corner 3. Pistons lead by 2. I assume my stream is like probably behind right now, so like sorry, but SB3. See, you were giving me shit on FMC of like, oh, they shouldn't cut into the Pistons games because who cares? Like,
No, I said when they get the record.
This
I
is
did say
exciting
that.
television.
Mike says the 5 of us could show up and beat the Pistons. So.
I am
I would not be
very
surprised.
uncoordinated. Andrew Zarian is very much not in his own head.
Oh, you know what? At
This is
this
great.
moment, I feel so confident. I could definitely play in a game against the Pistons.
Put me, put me up-
Once
put me
you
in post. I want to
Put
play
me-
post. Come on.
Put me in, coach.
Nah, Cher can post up Isaiah Stewart. Like, back him down, be easy.
When I played basketball, I was a point guard actually, but
Okay, all right.
So you
Maybe
should run the
Cher
show.
point.
I can't
Sure.
walk up the stairs without getting out of breath. So I don't know how that's gonna go.
I'll hit corner 3s and I'll play defense. I'll guard the
I
best.
played, I played basketball till I was about 18, and I played for my church league. And I played a power forward at 5'9", and then I went to public school, and I decided that I could play for Cardoza High School in Queens. And then I realized I was about a foot shorter than the entire team. So there went my NBA
Power
dream.
forward at 5'9" is the greatest visual.
We would shoot
5'9"
the ball like
power
this,
forward.
like old timey.
Oh, the old
Yeah, we would do.
what
We
is
would
it?
shoot,
Hey Arnold.
everybody would shoot like that.
Kate Cunningham is at the line to
Oh, boy.
miss a free throw, so it's still tied at 93.
And disappoint Jeremy.
My phone died. So you
No, I
have
want
keep
them
me
to
updated.
lose. I don't want them to win.
Oh, you want them
it's
to
more
lose. Okay.
hilarious if they lose. Yeah.
Okay.
It's funnier
Yes,
if they
that's
lose.
All right,
Saturday.
Tatum checking back in. This feels
Yes.
like Jason Tatum heat check time. Like he's about to just go off.
He's about to go off in this 4th quarter.
Yeah.
Make your parlays
he's-
now for 10 points.
Yeah, he cannot. Tatum's legacy is cooked if they lose this game.
You're wildin'. You're wildin'.
It's cooked.
His legacy is not
His whole
cooked.
legacy.
No.
Jason Tatum's legacy is
No.
on the line
No,
in this
you're
game.
not making this a legacy game.
Yes.
This
No,
game
no,
has
this is
no
Listen.
kind of credence on his legacy.
This is a legacy game for
Oh
Jason
God.
It's just like
This is
CM
what I
Punk
always come
returning
in
to
on
WWE.
FMC. You always send me the link, and I show up to FMC, and you two are arguing about people I don't care about, and I'm like, why did you send me the link already?
Jason Tatum's from St. Louis.
Exactly. You should care about.
Jason Tatum just bricked. He did the Tatum thing where
he did the spin and he missed in the lane.
Yeah, and he missed, and then he complained he got fouled.
Yes.
I don't even live in Missouri.
And then he basically just fouled on the other end, but he got away with it.
Yeah, Jason Tatum complaining about a foul call is just you could set a clock to it, honestly.
At my towns, because I live in such a small town, there's one high school. At the basketball game tonight, a kid intentionally elbowed another kid in the face, and they didn't call anything. So people are like contacting the state, trying to get him like banned.
We had a shooting the other day at my local high school, and it was totally fine.
I mean, it is Queens.
It's public school, New York City public school. We got two public schools by me. We got Cardozo High School, and we got Bayside High School.
Where you were the 5'9".
Where I was 5'9".
No, he couldn't make the team because he was 5'9".
Yeah, he couldn't make the team because he's 5'9".
Yeah, I there was a cutoff, obviously. I was 5'9" and not as good as I was delusionally taught that I was. But listen, you're from New York.
Yeah, I didn't even play for my high school team. I played AAU.
Okay, I
played AAU.
How many people would you estimate were like in your graduating class?
We had 4,000 kids in my high school. I think it was like 1,300.
Okay, what about the rest of you guys?
I would say maybe in my graduating class, I don't think it was that big. I think it was like 300, 350.
Where did you go to school?
Max 200.
It was Cardinal Hayes. Cardinal Hayes High School.
Oh, Cardinal Hayes. Okay.
200. What about you, Jeremy?
And I went to school in Ottawa. So keep in mind.
Yeah, mine was up there. Mine was probably about like 125, 150. The wife, by the way, sent me this video share.
We had 88. We had 88 kids in my graduating class.
Oh, okay.
That's actually great. If you knew everybody in your graduating class.
Yeah, except they all still live here.
That was a Draymond Green elbow right there.
Oh, the video? Yeah.
Yeah, the wife sent it to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why it's very appropriate that this year one of my favorite things I did was a One Tree Hill tier list with Cher, because every time she talks about her hometown, I feel like she lives in Tree Hill.
Was Dan Scott number one?
But
no, Dan Scott is a GOAT. We had him on like
the greatest. He's not a heel.
Okay.
He has one of the greatest redemption arcs, but he's one of the greatest heels.
Pillow. Here's your pizza pillow. Go away.
Oh, look at that. It's a Squishmallow.
Can we call it One Tier Hill?
Yes, we did that list, except no one in my town is successful, so it does not fit Tree Hill High School.
Who was your least favorite on that show?
Lucas
sucked.
He's the worst character on the show.
Exactly. He has no redeemable quality. He tried to do that to dear old Brooke Davis. He cheated on her twice.
You know what I like?
You don't treat on B. Davis.
When Nathan became all deranged and when he was in the wheelchair,
he
was a drunk. That was the best version of him.
The worst wig ever. Yeah.
The worst wig ever. That was the best version of him.
They literally ordered that wig off Amazon for like $7. Like that was the worst wig I've ever seen.
I love that show so much. My wife was such a fan. I've never seen the first season. I've only seen when they like did the jump forward.
Oh, that's so when it gets bad.
Have you not seen the first 4 seasons when they were in high school?
No, I only saw the jump forward. I think I saw the last season of the high school with the shooting.
Okay.
Right? That was the last season of the high school.
Yeah.
And then I just saw Jump Forward when they owned the record studio or whatever the hell they own.
It's way better. The first 4 seasons is like a different show. It's way better.
Yeah. No, you can't tell me that the story of the time ticking on Dan's ticker
and the dog eating the heart. Oh my god. That was so ridiculous.
No, the first 4 seasons is like the most absurd things that can possibly happen to a group of teenagers is happening to all of these teenagers.
I think for every crazy thing that happened after the jump forward, there is a crazier or even as crazy a thing that happened in the first 4 seasons. Because you got like Nanny Carey,
we got stalkers.
Nanny Carey, the crazy
Nanny Carey in the
boy.
jump forward, but then you got Crazy Derek in the first high school years. So like, yeah,
was Derek the school? Who was the school shooter?
That was one of their friends, actually.
It was Mal's ex-best friend.
Mal's ex-best friend, yeah. And then Mal becomes like a big shot sports guy.
Yeah.
And has a weight problem.
The best part that me and SP3 really enjoyed about crazy brother Derek, she doesn't know she has a brother. He shows up and she assumes it's this blonde guy because it's Peyton, it's her brother. Her brother Derek's black. She just
and they arrest that poor man.
Like this blonde white guy just shows up and she's like, "That's my brother." Like,
I don't know. I think Sophia Bush had the worst storyline, right? Brooke had the worst storyline.
They just made her seem ridiculous. And
They didn't even have her as like a regular character when they first made the character. She was just supposed to be.
Well, they
like,
turned her into Samantha from Sex and the City at one point, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she was just sleeping with everybody.
She was just sleeping with everybody. She was
And
overly
super dumb.
sexualized, and then she had the clothing brand, and then she got rid of it because it was too much and opened a stupid boutique.
Her parents leave her to live by herself in a giant house when she's 16.
And she hates it.
Like, no, every 16-year-old is like, yes, thank you, God, my parents have moved out. Like,
yeah. But she becomes a badass after she gets attacked.
A show from the mid 2000s that targets upper middle class white kids to a T. And I identify as one. I don't know if you guys know this. I identify as an upper middle class white child, still to this day at the age of 39 and a half.
That's awesome.
One Tree Hill, Veronica Mars.
That's a classic.
Yeah,
classic.
Veronica Mars.
okay, but did you ever watch Gossip Girl? Because that is New York City.
XOXO. Yes, I did.
I actually recently watched the first season of Gossip Girl because me and my missus had never watched that.
I tweeted about Gossip Girl today.
I
saw your tweet
was that Lonely Boy was Gossip Girl.
Yeah, like how in the world they hated Serena because they literally made that girl marry her stalker in the end.
Serena Vanderwoodson? Yes.
But all it took was like 2 episodes before me and my missus were watching it as not Gossip Girl, but really the prequel to You.
Yes, that's what we made that joke.
It's just before he changed his name the first time. Like,
yeah.
Dan Humphries, don't go back.
Dan Humphries, right? They pretended that he was poor, right? He was a poor kid. The father was like a musician, and they lived in that beautiful loft in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
that thing has to go for like $3.5 million now.
I know. They're acting like that loft is like where all the freaking people who can't pay their bills live.
Like they were poor compared to everybody else on that show.
Yeah, but you know what?
Everybody else is having private chefs and.
The Vanderwoodsons only had money because of all of Lily's husbands.
Well, yeah, but look, they still had money, so
it's true.
That was a fantastic show.
Yeah,
that was a good one. I
watched another one
OC
with a
as well.
finish.
Yeah, all of these have bad finishes. OC, One Tree Hill,
because they all go for like 15 seasons when they only need to go.
I think Gossip Girl only did 5 or 6.
Yeah, OC only did 4 seasons.
I don't know.
No way, OC was only 4 seasons.
It was only 4 seasons. 4 seasons.
OC was short.
By the 4th season,
OC was short.
The 3rd season was so trash they canceled it after they was like, we'll renew you for 1 more, and that's it.
Once Marissa died, it was like that show didn't know what to do after.
I feel like the 4th season is much better than the 3rd season when it just became really, really dark.
Yeah, the 4th season is better, but it's still that's like the 3rd season was so bad that it's like, all right, well, just go ahead and finish this up. Maybe I think the seasons are so long because it's like 20 episodes in each season.
27 episodes.
Yeah,
oh my
so that's
god! Rewatching that, I'm like, yo, they don't do this anymore for good reason.
Gossip Girl, not Gossip. I'm sorry, Gilmore Girls.
Yes.
Yeah, my wife loved that.
Loved it. I still love it. My wife and daughter went up to the town where Stars Hollow is based on in Connecticut. They did a whole day there. They absolutely loved it.
All right, the Pistons are up 2 with 4:23 remaining.
Oh, that's like an entire game worth.
Now it's crunch time here.
It's crunch time right now.
Jason Tatum's legacy on the line. What's he done in the fourth quarter, SP3? What's he done?
Not much.
Miss.
Not much. Not
Miss
much.
and complain.
Not much.
That's
not
it.
much here. Hey, he's my MVP. He's about to show you why.
If he should be out of the league if he don't win this game.
Why you always gotta over exaggerate? God damn.
Out of the league.
His legacy is not on the line in this game.
His legacy's on the line. He's
This
gonna
is
be
not
the
a playoff
guy.
game.
It should be. You lose to a team that's lost 27 straight.
Why should it be a playoff? They wouldn't even make it to the playoffs. Why would it be a playoff game?
It's an embarrassing
Exactly.
loss. It's an This game counts for more than the in-season tournament championship.
Oh, now
Lord.
Now this.
Am I wrong?
Why you gotta take a shot at the Lakers?
That's not a shot at
Just
the
to
Lakers.
just to insult the Celtics.
That's not a shot at the Lakers.
Ridiculous.
It's just because the Lakers won it. That's the only reason you're perceiving it that way.
Yeah,
It's a
just
shot
like
at
I've
the fact that
received
the
your
in-season
Mickey Mouse
championship game
nonsense.
doesn't count. It doesn't count as a regular season game.
Did you
This
hear
game
Bam
counts for
Adebayo
more.
said the toughest championship to ever win was in the bubble?
Good for him. What does he know?
Another person. All the
Another
people in the
person who's
NBA.
never won a championship.
all
What does he
the
know
people
about
in-
winning
all the
championships? How does he
people in
know
the
how
NBA
tough it is?
All the people in the NBA seem to be saying
Oh
the
my
same
God.
thing, except for y'all people not in the NBA. On
How does
podcast.
he? He's never won a championship. How does he know how tough it is? All right, Jason Tatum legacy on the line.
Oh, KP, former Nick Great with the shot in the lane, up by 2.
Oh, you're way ahead of me.
We need to do a chapter of this freaking game.
Oh, we
I
will.
can send you the
I
link
gotta
for my stream.
watch. Gotta finish.
Y'all
watching.
understand how late it is?
I mean,
Oh,
it
I
is.
am
but,
very
like,
well aware of how late it is, and I'm an hour ahead of you.
I gotta go. Anyway.
I have to be up at 4:45.
See you tomorrow, Andrew Zarian.
Bye,
I
Andrew
gotta
Hi,
go get
Zarian.
in bed.
Hi,
I
Andrew.
enjoyed this. Goodbye.
Bye, buddy.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Enjoy
Oh,
the
this
trip
is
tomorrow.
factual from Louis. Reverse banner game. You lose and you got to give up a depression era banner. I'm with
Then
you.
go.
Celtics up by 1 right now. SB3, you're ahead of me, I think. So I don't
Yeah.
don't spoil it.
I'm not.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, the Celtics won. My bad.
There's 3 minutes left.
I sent you my link.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Oh, on. Okay, hold on.
I'm dying.
You have time because it's on commercial right now.
Yeah, it's on commercial now. Oh, you're using the same one I did. I think mine is just laggy.
Oh, okay.
Mine was
Drug
laggy.
streams.
Yeah, usually
Drug
it's laggy
stream.
if I'm on something else like this, but seemed to be going well today. So it's like I'll share the link.
Everybody's on these drug streams here.
Some drug.
I
called
just
Secret-
got a text that said, I regretted going on Twitter until I saw a 5 Box podcast with you and it trying not to hack up your lungs.
I
Thanks
think
so
I knew who
much.
that was.
I can't help it.
That's
Was that a wrestler in your DM share?
It was a WWE employee in my text messages.
I know exactly. That's so funny.
That's awesome.
Oh, okay.
These commercials are killing.
Hey, should I apply?
They always play the same music.
Hi.
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 They get so mad all the time because we'll just be doing something and I'll be like, "Can you take me higher?" But I do. I go, "And you'll take me." And they get so mad.
That was hilarious when they were like pulling on you, like telling you
They
to
were
stop.
so
Like,
embarrassed.
You're embarrassing us in front of thousands, and you're just like, "Come on, there's like 50 people here. Let's be real about it."
My oldest was like, "I'm never going anywhere with you again." Like,
Perfect.
Did they just do another timeout? What are we doing?
Yeah. I hate when they do that. Back-to-back timeouts. I think
we
one
need
was a
we need
TV
this game to
timeout.
end so we can play a chapter of Love is Blind mobile, and then I can go to bed.
Hey, you're the one who wanted to do this as a as a watch along for this stupid game.
Because I got invested. Blame the Celtics and Jason Tatum. If they would have
he's
just
taking advantage of the
business.
fact that he has you tonight, Joel, with no Impact or a best of show from Impact.
They've had me for so long.
I know they haven't had a new piece of television in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, I don't need to do shit. I've had so much time off.
You're off until January 13th, sir.
No, because we'll have to do a preview for Hard to Kill.
That is true. I might be calling you for that.
January 13th.
Oh.
So I fly to Vegas on the 12th, the Friday.
Oh yeah, SP3. You're probably gonna have to be on in the weeds. Jason Tatum blew a layup.
Yeah, my
Trash.
flight's so.
I don't watch
Trash.
wrestling, so I don't know.
You should come to Vegas, Cher.
I wish I could.
Why would anybody?
You could. You're just a coward.
I actually cannot.
Well, I'm glad I asked. You should come to Vegas, SB3.
I cannot.
Why,
coward?
Why are the Celtics so insistent on just like ISOing Jason Tatum when Derek White's their best player? Jason Tatum.
Look at that. Look at that.
Made something
to the Baja.
Good job. He's like 1 of 6 in this quarter now.
Hey, the 1 is what matters. 29, 5, and 8 MVP type numbers
against the Detroit Pistons. He should have 50, and this game shouldn't be close.
We're up by 3. We're going up the court. 2 minutes to go.
Why are you saying we? You are a Lakers fan saying we as the Celtics. Somebody take this man's Lakers card.
Oh, KP!
Derek White and Porzingis 2-man game, way more efficient than Jason Tatum ISOing.
It's over. That's the dagger. That is the dagger.
I mean, that probably is the dagger, honestly. That probably is the dagger. But does everybody hear SB3? Does everybody hear him saying we, Boston Celtics?
Yeah.
As a Lakers fan?
We, the Boston Celtics, my Boston Celtics, my Oklahoma City Thunder, my Indiana Pacers, my Los Angeles Lakers. I own all these teams.
Damn.
You
and
own
you
them?
ain't going to Vegas?
Wow. Yeah, you're
I'm busy. I'm busy. I got 4 teams to run.
You ain't running a Vegas team, sure as shit.
We're working on
might be
that.
soon.
We're working on that. We're working on
that. Are you buying the Dallas Mavericks? Is this what's happening?
I mean, I should think about that. Family is out there right now, so shout outs to the family. Shout outs to the family. He hasn't been playing on the court, but shout outs to the family. My family was out in Dallas. He ain't tell me nothing. He just went out there and started sending me pictures. Like I would have liked to invite. I sent Jeremy a picture. He taking pictures with Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and stuff. I was like, all right, you seem to be with my Oklahoma City Thunder. It's great.
Really? SP3, we gotta. Everybody's on you, man.
I did not claim them as my favorite. When did I say they were my favorite?
You
I
called
said
them
I own these teams. It's not my fault.
You can't say we as a Lakers fan. You should be rooting them to lose.
Nah, I got money on this game. I'm good.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I've been making bets all over the place. I've been talking about it on
money.
FMC.
What'd you bet though? There can't be a great bet. You either bet.
No, I did a parlay.
Okay, so
I don't understand parlays, and I see people post that all the time, and I'm like, that would be a great way for me to lose my retirement. Like, I don't understand them. My brain doesn't have the capacity to attempt to understand them right now either.
Okay, but SP3, you had to bet on players. There's no way you bet money line or point spread.
I bet money line.
The Celtics are like minus 800 favorites. That's a dumb bet.
No, you make them. You make the money. I made the money line bet when I was on here with y'all, and they were down by 19.
Pull up the bandwagon. Pull up the bandwagon post.
Huh? I'm like a spider. I'm on so many bandwagons.
Can't do that. Look, they're just trying to ISO Tatum the ball. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, this game's never gonna.
I ain't say I love the Celtics.
Push off.
Either.
Push off. Push off. And then he turned it over. Good job, Jason Tatum.
Why you hating on Jason Tatum for, huh?
Because
his favorite player is Kobe Bryant, man. That's all I got.
Because he's having a terrible game. Kobe Kobe would have dropped 50 in the first half, and he would be on the plane to the next city by this point. Oh, tie game. Tie
There
game.
it is. They're back.
Tie game.
Why do I know Jason Tatum? Where, like,
St. Louis.
Are you thinking Jason Statham?
no, because I don't know Jason Statham.
I feel like that's a lie.
They're going to Porzingis because
And he messes up. They should have went to Tatum.
That was still a better shot Jason Tatum would have had.
Not a better shot. It didn't go in.
Game.
Oh, no.
Bogdanovich, 3. Oh,
they got the rebound. Wait.
It's still
Holiday.
Celtics got
Holiday getting the loose ball.
Oh, they called a timeout. They called it a foul.
Okay.
No, they got fouled.
The place where my doctor's office is that I have to go all the time in Missouri, I think that he's from that town. So I think there's probably like stuff up about him there. Creve Coeur, Missouri.
I mean, that's a foul, but that's a lame call at this point.
It's not a lame call. He shouldn't have been reaching.
It's a lame call.
No. You just want to see the Pistons make this interesting.
Well, yeah.
Okay, Jeremy. So you saw the video of the kid elbowing him intentionally.
Yes.
Very obviously
Draymond,
intentionally.
Very Draymond Greenish. Oh,
Yeah.
here we go with their terrible Jason Tatum offense.
So the kid on that team,
Kobe. Oh no!
Town is the town hosting.
Oh, they
the
called a
tournament
goaltend.
that they're playing
I think
in.
they called a goaltend.
Our team ended up winning the game. That kid had to go have stitches put in the roof of his mouth.
Ooh, it did look really bad. It looked like he got a concussion, honestly.
Yeah,
like,
I don't
he
know.
looked
I
very
don't know
knocked
about
out.
I know he had to get the stitches. I don't know if they determined he had a concussion or not, but like he couldn't even stand up afterwards.
Yeah, he couldn't.
kept
He
trying to
was
get up.
stumbling. Yeah,
Yeah.
it did not look good.
3 refs all claim they didn't see it.
That's
I'm like, okay, but it was literally during free throws. Like, where were you looking if you weren't looking there?
Right.
Like,
what do you think, SB3 block?
I don't know. It looked like he got it on the way up, not on the way down.
Yeah. I think that's clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's clean. No,
It's
I
close.
think it's clean.
It's very close.
They're gonna give it to the Celtics, but it's
I
clean.
think it hit the glass. That's the thing. Yeah, it hit the glass. It hit the glass.
Did it?
I think so.
I haven't seen a great angle that shows it hit the glass. We need, like,
Shut
the
him down.
backboard
Open
cam.
up shop. Whoa.
All right, here. Maybe this overhead angle.
Yeah. Yeah, he got it on the glass.
Yeah,
he got it on the glass.
You can get it on the glass though, can't you?
Yeah. So it's up to the if they thought it was coming off the glass before you touch it.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna.
It depends on if they think it's coming off the glass and he touches it, then it's a score. If they think that he got it right on the glass, then it's a block.
Oh, it's so right on the glass, right when he's like they just slowed it down.
Mm-hmm.
It's right on the glass.
I'm showing 8 seconds left. Am I behind?
No,
yeah, I'm looking at. I'm just gonna Google and
yeah, you're at an official. They're at an official review right now. Nobody spoiled this, by the way. Because I'm sure the ESPN app will update before our bootleg streams.
No, Joel is completely apathetic right now.
Again, I'm just waiting until the Celtics win this thing so I can run back Detroit Raptor. It's going to be the Pistons and the Raptors on Saturday, and the Raptors are going to drop the game to the Pistons.
Watch the Raptors win because you're so confident.
I mean, the Raptors should win. Nobody should be like.
No shot. He should.
Again, everyone drops to a roll up once in a while.
That's the Celtics right now. That's the Celtics right now.
And listen, the NBA is just as rigged as WWE or AEW or Impact or whoever you want to talk about. It's
NFL,
all
no fun league.
Yeah, everything is rigged.
SB3, I can't believe you want to compare Jason Tatum to Kobe.
I did not compare them.
That's blasphemy.
Said his favorite player is Kobe Bryant. That's all I said.
Well, he should learn how to win like his favorite player.
I agree. He should probably be a Laker. We should have drafted him.
Would I go to another break? Because 8 seconds left.
No, it's been an official review.
They have to look at it this many times. Honestly.
Yeah, it was very close. They made the announcement, but my audio's off, so I have no idea what was actually said.
Yeah, not clearing conclusive evidence to change the call.
Yeah, I figured that's about the only thing you could say is it wasn't conclusive. And they called it a goaltend. So. Wow, Celtics are going to get bailed out thanks to a goaltending call.
They better not tie this freaking game.
Yo,
oh, no. Pistons got to go for the dagger. They got to go for the
win.
They have to go for the win.
One of the greatest streak enders of all time.
They have to go for the win. You cannot play for overtime. You can't.
No, you can't. You
can't. Oh, everybody, here we go. We're gonna get live reactions of the Pistons potentially ending
me and Jeremy gonna do the call, so you don't have to listen.
Winner.
You don't have to listen to whoever.
No, I don't want to do the call because I don't. One might be ahead. We're just gonna react.
We got the same link.
Mine has been choppy and like stopping and starting.
Mine is
I'm very afraid.
Hey.
I might even like mute this website because I don't want to hear your reaction. That's how afraid I am right now. I am. I'm muting. I'm muting this whole site.
I'm gonna do the call for the
probably
people.
Talking over.
This is what the people come for. This is what the people are here for. Here to hear our thoughts on this game.
Come on.
It's a game that Jeremy said.
Oh, that's a bad shot. Oh, that's a terrible shot. Oh, he's hiding. Let's go, Detroit.
See, you're ahead of me now.
Bogdanovich.
I hate this.
You're ahead of me now.
I hate this.
That was a terrible 3 by Cade, by the way.
Everything sucks.
Awful 3. All right, SP3. Jason Tatum legacy game.
Oh, God.
He's got to make this. Game winner. Jason Tatum, right? Kobe would make it.
Oh, my God.
I'm restarting my stream because
you know who would
way
make it?
ahead of me.
5'9"
was I?
power,
I'm sorry.
5'9" power forward Andrew Zarian would make the shot. Make it.
5 foot. You know who's my favorite 5'9" power forward? I'm gonna be going out. I'm gonna go on the streets of Harlem and the Bronx. I'm gonna be telling them about the legend of 5'9" power forward Andrew, upper class white man, Andrew Zarian.
Upper middle class.
Upper middle
class white man.
Upper middle class.
Upper middle class white man,
God.
Andrew Zarian is one of the greatest 5'9" power forwards I've ever seen.
I identify as an upper middle class white teenager. Hey, bro.
All right, Jason Tatum legacy on the line with this shot.
Go on. We're trying to watch this.
All right. See, my shit's lagging again, but here we go.
Mine is too.
Derek White inbounding the ball.
I gotta mute you again.
He inbounds the ball to Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum at the top of the key. Jump shot, mid-range. Misses. We're going to overtime.
See, not Kobe. Kobe would have made it.
Kobe would have made it.
Kobe would have made it.
Free basketball. More basketball, y'all.
Joel and Cher are so over this.
Play the
You guys are free.
Play the game. Play the mobile game.
No, I can't play the mobile game. I gotta watch the end of this game.
You ain't gotta do shit, cowboy. You just gotta play the game.
No.
There's a ladybug trying to crawl around our floor.
Yeah.
We're probably not gonna play Love is Blind mobile now
ladybug.
because this game is going to overtime.
This game got interesting.
Tell your kids to eat the ladybug.
I just got booted for the Pistons.
Doesn't it suck?
You got bumped for the Pistons.
I got bumped for the freaking Pistons.
It's not the Pistons' fault. It's the Celtics' fault. They can't beat the Pistons.
This is how Matt Damon feels every time he's on.
You know what? Even if the Celtics win this game, they suck because you just had to go into overtime against the freaking Pistons.
The 2-28 Pistons.
Like
overtime is 5 minutes. Overtime is 5 minutes.
Which means it'll take about 25 minutes.
And then they go to a shootout, right? 3-on-3 and then a shootout?
They don't go to a shootout. No,
that's the other one.
Yeah.
Whichever one you're referring to. Something like that. The sport with not as many black people.
The Celtics were up 6 with 2 minutes to go. Porzingis hit that 3. That should have been it.
That should have been the dagger. That should have been the dagger.
Imagine
I'm
having
disappointed.
last name Porzingis.
I'm disappointed in my pick to win the Eastern Conference.
I picked them to win the championship, so
kids would have been calling Bazinga.
I picked them losing to the Lakers in the finals, but that doesn't look good either.
We've turned
both your teams. That way, I mean, if it's
I just want
Lakers, you win no matter what.
I just want to let you know, MCATS, who says Kobe is not even a top 3 Laker, and I'm a Lakers fan. You are therefore not a Lakers fan if you actually believe that. So, just want to let you know.
I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm not even like a huge Kobe fan, but like I respect the greatness.
You're right, Ryan. I did just get joeled out of a segment.
Hey, can we real quick talk about how AEW really sucks at getting their digital photos uploaded properly to their own fucking website?
Sure. We can talk. There's 5 minutes of overtime.
I'm just trying to make the thumbnail for tomorrow's actual episode of In the Weeds. And
what is the thumbnail?
Probably AEW stuff because WWE ain't coming to work this week. That's fine. So it'll probably listen. Spoiler alert. We'll probably have one is Eddie Kingston and John Moxley, and the other one's probably going to be the Devils or something of that nature. But first, I gotta find some photos to use.
I wish I knew what you were talking about.
Do a picture. Don't do a picture of the AEW. Don't do a picture of the AEW Devil. Do a picture of
the devil, of like a cartoon red devil.
Yeah. Like the South Park Devil.
I'm just gonna get the Noid.
The South Park Devil, please.
Yeah.
Get the Noid. I'm gonna do a photo of the Noid and be like, "Is he the devil?"
Do a picture of the South Park Devil.
I'm gonna get a photo of Jeremy and put horns on it and say, "Is Jeremy Lambert the devil?"
Yeah. Just get a bunch of random people and just put horns on them.
Yeah. Listen, I can only clickbait so many videos that we do.
Do a picture. Do the CM Punk Devil bit that he even did.
The Hell in a Cell photo.
Yeah. Just do that.
So tempted. Oh man, I've been debating going to a single topic video thumbnail for 2024.
So is that like still going on, the Devil storyline?
Yeah.
Yes. Hopefully it's coming to an end.
Yeah.
I haven't watched wrestling in months, and it was going on then.
Yeah, it's been going on since All Out. It's before All Out.
November 1st.
It was
Wrestle Dream.
Yeah, it was before Wrestle Dream.
Oh,
it
yeah,
was September.
That Devil, yes. But yeah.
We went to Dynamite November 1st, and I thought it was like ending.
It's never ending.
I could have told you that. It's not ending.
As long as there are people in that company getting hurt in the main event scene, it ain't gonna end ever.
No, I mean I know. Well,
I mean, at this point, I think SP3 is the devil because all he wants to do is talk shit about AEW, and that's what gets you a job.
Hey, man! I put up that tweet. It got a response.
No,
it didn't. I know.
Did you get a response from AEW?
No,
I had someone from AEW hit me up, but I also got a response from someone in wrestling media who was not pleased.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that one. That was
I had a few people from AEW who knew it was a joke and just was like, "LOL, no, you have Jimmy for that." That's what one person messaged me.
That's amazing.
As soon as I saw it, I knew it was a joke. So I was very confused as to how people didn't know it was a joke.
It's very serious. Very serious.
Shit. Of course, the second that we talk about, by the way, the CM Punk Devil thing, Wrestle Rumble posts a photo of CM Punk wearing the devil horns.
Bless
the Wrestle Rumble crew.
Great people.
I love it.
Oh, I feel like crap.
Have you considered?
I was there.
What a move by Ivy.
Drugs and
have I considered what?
Taking drugs and going to bed.
Ooh, yeah, that was a good move.
Legal drugs.
If I could, I would.
Shout out to all the drugs, legally and illegally.
I literally have like a roll-on vapor rub that I put like head to toe at night when I go to bed.
Feels like that's a little.
Woo! Derek White.
Yes, Derek White, who they should have been going to in the clutch, not Jason Tatum.
Derek White is Jason Tatum's Derek Fisher.
Derek White is much better than Jason Tatum.
I said it. Derek White is Jason Tatum's Derek Fisher.
No, that's Jason Tatum is not. Jason Tatum is Derek Fisher.
You're wildin'.
Yeah.
Derek White's Kobe.
How is the
I
guy
know
that's
the
averaging
difference.
27, 8, and 4 the Derek Fisher to someone who's averaging 14 and 4?
I'm sorry, you look at numbers and not watch the game. Thought
Oh,
you knew
God.
ball.
This is what I listen to on FMC every week.
This is what I have to deal with.
Factualness,
No,
correctness.
not factualness.
Oh,
Factualness.
Celtics defense, some trash.
I'm one.
Oh,
Holiday.
we all got real quiet real fast.
Holiday with that big.
Yeah, you know who's not
bucket.
scoring in overtime? SP3.
Oh, you're talking about my guy putting over other people, making other people better. It's great.
He's not even involved in the play.
Great stuff. He is going to others. He's letting others shine.
He's not. Yeah, because if they pass him the ball, he'll jack up a bad shot, and they don't want that.
No, that's
I
not
love
what
how
happened.
You're defending Jason Tatum.
Yeah, it's my MVP pick.
It can be your MVP pick, and you can still recognize that this has been a bad game by him against a bad Pistons team, and that his game's trash, and that he complains too much.
Look at that. Why do you always have to go one step too far on criticism? He can have a bad game, but that doesn't mean his whole game is trash.
Oh, here we go. Tatum wants the ball.
Joel pictures for the show.
Tatum on the wing.
Oh
Spin
boy,
move.
here we go.
Pass out to White. Good assist. 4-3.
Yep, because he got it to the right guy.
Yeehaw.
He didn't jack up a bad shot. Good job, Jason Tatum.
This man makes the right play at the right time, going to the open man, and he still got something to say.
If he would have done this in regulation, they wouldn't. If he would have done this in regulation, they wouldn't be in overtime against a team that has lost 27 straight.
Here you go.
Am I wrong?
Hey, they're about to win. That's all that matters.
Are they?
They're about to win.
I mean, they were up 6 with 2 minutes to go and still went to overtime. So
I don't know how many times the Pistons can come back and take a punch and then fight back.
As many times as Jason Tatum shoots them back into the game.
The real loser in this game is me.
Yeah, I'm taking that L right beside you here.
I'm trying to get Joel to use a picture of
the
Meryl.
Worst.
Everyone is not saying that's one person who said that.
Louis.
I'm trying to get Joel to use a picture of Meryl Streep from The Devil Wears Prada. For the
Oh, that
show
would be a
tomorrow.
good one. I like that suggestion.
He said it doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
Why?
Because I chose not to do it.
Why?
It
does work.
We're good. Oh, there we go. I think Ryan
He
Lambert
is not taking my creative input.
No, your input here is your input's no good here, champ.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
That's not nice. Why do you?
Yo.
Oh, we know Joel doesn't like women, so that's
Maybe
the live chat on this stream is wild.
Yeah, this is what this show is sometimes.
Not on this show. I'm talking about for the game.
Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
just see people saying Celtics is the white man's team. Racism wins.
Dude, you can't read those chats. You can't.
Okay, the best thing ever was when we used to do the watch-alongs. Joel knows this. When we would do the watch-alongs, and on the fight chat, I would just read comments that people would leave on wrestling watch-alongs on fight chat. I got some good pickup lines that I used in Twitter.
Yeah, that fight chat is forever closed when I watch anything.
I wish I could remember them. I remember one about using cum as conditioner.
Yeah,
but
that was a Jack Perry line.
Yeah, there was some really good ones on there, and then I would just randomly tweet them out, and people would be like, "What?"
Yeah, we had you and Colby were
Yeah.
sending those messages. It was wild.
Me and
That was
Colby had a
a time in my life that those watch-alongs, man. That was That got me this gig, but Jesus Christ, that was a lot of watching along.
It was. And not paying attention.
Okay, see, legend.
4 hours of not talking about what was on the screen and just talking about backstage stuff that people had no idea what was going on.
Me texting people that were there, asking them to tell me what was happening.
Yes, that's
Derek
right.
White putting up numbers tonight.
Yeah, the Kobe on the Celtics.
And then everyone
That
just
21-4-5 is Kobe in his rookie season numbers.
He's making winning plays. I'll take wins over numbers.
Ooh, good pass by Tatum.
That
Is this game over yet?
That should do it.
That should be it. Up by 6, 45 seconds to go.
If they lose it now, that should do it.
Over.
Congrats to the Celtics on beating a team that has lost 27 straight and needing overtime. Do the Pistons get like half a win for going to OT?
I mean,
They got
honestly,
points?
like I said, it's not like the Celtics. It's not like people are like, yes, the Celtics won. Like, no, you were just the worst loser.
Yeah.
Like,
Hold on. Who have the Pistons beat? There are two. Who are the two teams that they beat?
They beat some teams early in the season. Literally, they're two of their first three.
They were
games
2-1.
wins. Yeah,
they were 2-1 at one point.
Wow. They were gonna win.
they started the season hot.
They
And
were
it
really
just went downhill.
They were really getting it. Someone in the chat, I'm sure, is going to tell me who it was.
I'm looking right now.
On November 19th, the Raptors beat the Pistons 142-113. So we'll see what happens on Saturday. But the Bulls were won. Yeah, but they're going to get their win back because we're going to make them whole. That's what happens.
The Hornets is apparently the other one.
There you go.
That's not surprising.
Yeah, the Hornets aren't good.
I'm just looking at preseason.
They face the Hornets or the Wizards again. They'll get another win. Man, the number one team in the East went to overtime with the worst team in the East.
Yeah, we got that 50-50 booking going on. Raps are gonna fall. I know how this game works.
Love you.
If the Detroit Pistons would have won this game, it would have been the equivalent of Jinder Mahal beating Randy Orton in 2017.
Yeah, they lost their very first game
That ruled, by the way. Jinder
to
winning that
the
title.
Heat, and then they beat Charlotte.
For all the wrong reasons.
Then they beat Charlotte and the Bulls back to back, and that was,
that was it.
October
And
28th. They haven't won
the
a game
streaks-
since October 28th.
The streak started against who? Share Delaware?
The OK Thunder.
OKC, yeah.
There you go. The Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah, it's literally been 2 months since they won a game.
Good for that. But yeah, Jinder Mahal, former WWE champion. You always have to put some respect on that name.
All right, they're gonna do a bunch of foul stuff. Okay, the game's largely over. The stream is largely over. I don't think we accomplished anything. Thanks
No.
everybody for hanging out on this show that did nothing.
The best of 2023. We talked about it. Our
Yeah.
favorite moments.
Listen, honestly, the best of 2023 were the friends we made along the way, and also the thumbnail. That's basically what it is. Everything you saw in that thumbnail, we didn't talk about it, but that was
There was a lot of great things. The Bloodline did the cinema thing, and people got horny for Rhea Ripley and Sky Blue and people whatnot like that. And
came back to wrestling. People came back to wrestling after not being a part of wrestling for 10 years.
CM Punk returned, and then he left again. Then he punched somebody again. Then he returned again.
And then he told you when he wasn't telling lies again.
He told us he was home again.
I was there for that.
But when he told you would
I
tell him
took
lies?
my kids to 11 wrestling shows this year.
Seems like a problem.
And
Wow.
I think I went to like 18.
I'm afraid to count. I don't think it's that high, but I'm afraid.
Yeah, mine is definitely not that high.
Uh,
Cher took
I-
me to two of those events. I don't know if I count as the kids. I don't know.
No.
One of them.
You did get your Share Delaware and Associates hookup though. So
Yeah, I did. CDA.
Jeremy got that hookup a couple weeks ago.
I did, yes, for Cleveland Raw.
Was that a Raw?
Yeah. It was
Nice.
CM
I'm
Punk's.
gonna hit you up around Mania season. Maybe they'll hit me back up.
Listen, I somehow got in the building for Edge's last match in WWE, so that was.
Did you?
Yeah. I got that.
Well, you don't have to specify. You don't have to specify it's Edge's last match in WWE, Joel. Edge doesn't.
He's not Edge
exist.
anymore.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
It was Edge's last match.
It was Edge's last match.
That Dynamite I took my kids to. I forgot that Cope was in AEW and he'd been there for like a month at that point, and his music hit and I was like, who's this? And he came out and I was like, oh, okay, well, I completely forgot that man was in that company. So
I haven't been to an NXT event since 2018.
Yeah, I haven't been to an NXT event since
that's a lie.
2019.
I
went to Takeover New York.
I went to the last Takeover before COVID, Takeover Portland in 2020. It was really good. That was a really good show.
That was a good show.
That's the only NXT event I've ever been to.
Wow.
I had tickets actually this year to go to the Takeover during Mania, but it was at like 9:00 in the morning. That was not happening. So.
Yeah, their morning takeover thing is hilarious to me on Mania weekend. It's like get to work and then shower up and we're going to the venue, and they just have a busy day of.
It's like, yo, that's like too much. That's too much. Too much for
one. When I was on my way to Walleye Mania, I was in. Okay, well, I don't watch wrestling. I think everybody knows that, and I was in a SUV with two girls who one of them is in AEW and one of them is in NXT, and I didn't know who either of them were. And I felt really bad because they acted like I should just know who they were. One of them was like NXT tag champ at the time. And she was like, the Danny girl that was with Hobbs for a little bit, the blonde girl, she was the AEW girl. I don't remember. The other one was a brunette, but they're like chatting with me and they're like, oh yeah, there's a takeover on Saturday morning. And I'm like, oh yeah, I have tickets to that. And they were like, oh, can't wait to see you there. I slept. I didn't. I felt bad, but like,
no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I didn't leave the hotel bar till like 4:00 that morning. There was no way I was getting up and going to Takeover and then sitting through like 6 hours of Mania.
That's a lot.
I don't know if I could do a Mania anymore. I'm getting to that point.
I could do a Mania now. I did not go. I could have gone to Mania 35, but I had
cold as shit.
I had went to 34 and 33, and I was like, nah, I don't want to go to 35.
It
was right there. It was in Jersey.
I'd never been to a Mania before. I went to LA, and I mean, it was fine. Jiminica and I went Saturday, and we had fun. And then Sunday, I went, and they had me like with everybody's wives. Like that's where my ticket was. So I'm like sitting next to all the people's wives and family, and Faye Jackson. She was there too.
Everybody's wives.
Well, it was because she was with Swole. So like we were all sitting there, and that was when we got to watch Shane McMahon tear school.
I just remember I was at Mania 23 in Detroit. That was the time. I was also sitting in like way up at the top. That was an experience. Holy shit.
That's where I was for Mania 29. That was my first one.
Yeah.
I was like in the 100s, so like right off the floor, like maybe 6 rows up. So, I mean, it was really good seats and it was fun, but I don't know that I ever need to experience one again because it was just a lot. I was bored. I don't have the attention span for one. Like, I'm going to sit in the front row and be on my phone and get yelled at by Dax. It's just the way that it is. Like,
I would love for that to happen to you. Just the reaction. You just be like,
If he yelled at me, do you know? I would probably punch him if he yelled at me. I'd be like, get away from me, you bald man.
Why are you so angry at me?
Like, absolutely not. Good Lord. Yeah, I don't know. I wish that I still enjoyed wrestling because the only time I see people is when I go to wrestling shows. And I don't have any desire to spend the money to go to wrestling shows if I'm also not going to enjoy the show. So I have no shows planned, which is odd for me, but not doing Rumble, which is like my favorite. I always do Rumble.
Yeah, but Florida.
Well, I was actually going to try to do it, but they're not doing comps, and like I'm not buying my own ticket. But
at the Trop, they're not doing comps. Like, come on, no one wants to go to the Trop.
I think it's because it's in Tampa, and so many people live in Orlando and Tampa. They figured everybody would be wanting comps for their families.
That's fair. Just apply for media.
They did 0 comps for Rumble, and I'm like, I don't really want to do that. And I might do Revolution. Just
I was
because
gonna hit
Carolina.
you up about that. You're my safety plan.
It's in North Carolina. It's a short flight. It's not an expensive flight because it's not to New York or LA or wherever. So we'll see. But no Rumble for me.
SB3 can stay with Cass.
No, my friend actually lives out there. My friend connected with Cass at
Fightful's own Alexis Cardoza. He lives like 45 minutes from the arena.
There you go. Hey, we can all crash at Alex's house.
And he just built a new house.
So there you go. It's perfect. Like he lived in from pillar to post, not the show that we used to do on this channel, but like from the pillar of his house to the post of the. Yeah. Let's do that.
I'm gonna text him and tell him I just volunteered his house for everyone to stay in.
There you go.
Everybody message Alex Cardoza and say, "Hey, when can I crash at your house for Revolution?"
I'll be there.
He's gonna be like,
No, he'd be like, "All right," he'd be cool with it.
Okay, we're gonna wrap up this show. Joel, wrap up this show. Do you have any 2023 departing thoughts, Joel Pearl?
Yeah, the coughing. That was pretty much it right there.
That one.
Listen, this year was a lot for a lot of people. Try and focus on the good stuff because every year a lot of people want to be like, "Oh, I'm so sick of this year. I'm done with it." If you had a legitimately shitty year, I'm sorry. If you are able to take a moment, reflect, think about the good stuff that happened, and maybe it's going to outweigh the shit that you were thinking about that was bad from this year. I hope that that's the case. Those are my final thoughts.
Okay.
Joel could have done those Jerry Springer outros. He's really good at those.
Joel's a pro, man.
Available for hire 2024. I said it. I want this show at In the Weeds to be bigger than it's ever been. And I want us to be in the conversation. We don't have to take them over, but in the conversation with Busted Open, because there are no other morning shows that talk about wrestling.
I think y'all should. Y'all come through every week. Y'all have great chemistry with one another. Y'all have great guests. Y'all are very consistent, reliable when people want. I've seen many people who say they listen to you while they're at work. They listen to you while they're getting ready for work. Y'all have done a great job with In the Weeds and establishing it. And I know that 2024 is going to be even more success, and y'all will be the better. I think y'all going to be better than Busted Open. I had someone today tell me that True Hill Heat is the Black Wrestling Observer, because Wrestling Observer.
I was watching when that happened, and I loved it. It was in an alternate universe with Jimmy McElroy.
Yeah, they said if Jimmy McElroy wasn't on your channel being a liability, y'all would probably be the new Wrestling Observer. I was like, yeah, we're the Black Wrestling Observer.
I was dying. Go follow True Heel Heat if you haven't. They got a hell of
y'all are the better Busted Open. That's what I'm calling you. I'm crowning y'all.
Oh. So I'm talking about Celtics give us more Zarian.
That's the morning. That's In the Weeds. We don't talk any basketball, and there's plenty of Zarian. Tonight we're watching history, everybody. We're watching history. Blame the Celtics for sucking.
Anyway, on Saturday,
you got me tonight. You rarely ever get me on this channel.
That's true. This is a big moment on a what night is it? It's Thursday.
Thursday night too. Yeah.
This is that lawless, timeless vacuum known as the weeks between Christmas and New Year's.
Never up this late. I have to be up at 4:45 tomorrow morning.
Oh my gosh,
that sounds awful.
Y'all helping me stay up so I can watch Power when it drops at midnight. So I appreciate y'all.
How many hours in Power?
Power has one. How many hours in Power?
Well, that too. How many hours in Power?
Power is 1 hour. If you count.
How many hours in Power?
How many hours in
Power?
I don't know, but
3.
I'm
7?
pretty sure.
I usually do it with the.
Well, it's Power Raising Canaan, so I believe that's 2.
Oh, that's a fair number.
Yeah. Yeah, I get people asking me if I should be watching, telling me to watch. Not asking me, telling me to watch.
You should. I actually, your good friend who said that you still need to come to the Bronx to complete your initiation, G Loke. I actually put him onto it, and he's watched the first 3 episodes
of NWA Power.
No, the good Power, the one that's still going.
No, I watched the Power you're talking about. I watch NWA Power. Someone's like, you got to watch NWA Power. I'm just like, I'm not. It's okay. Jeremy, you want to? What's your 2023 final thing? Try and do it in under an hour.
Under an hour, I can do. I won't do it too long like I did last year. I kind of echo what I said at the beginning. Professionally, great year for me. We started in the weeds. It's been some of the most fun I've had every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I feel it's a valuable show. I have a lot of fun doing the show with Joel. It is everything I hoped it would be when I suggested to do the show, and then some as we've continued to grow it. And I look forward to continuing to grow it in 2024. I, for some reason, got a promotion and some stupid title that doesn't actually matter on this. I got to talk to a lot of wrestlers. I got to make some good friends, more good friends and stuff. So professionally, great year. Personally, year kind of fucking sucked. And not because the people around, but yeah, year just kind of sucked. Losing my dad and losing 2 dogs. So not the most fun stuff in the world. But I am very thankful that I have people like Joel and Cher and SP3 in my life who kind of carried me through some tough times, and always forever grateful for the wife and the 12 children for always being there for me as well. So that's my short version. All right, Joel, that's my short version.
The long one will be on his Substack sometime at the end of 2023.
I do want to thank everybody for tuning into this show, tuning into this channel, and just supporting the stuff that us four and Kate, I think, provide the most content on this channel. Joel and I do the show three days a week. SP3 and I do half of FMC and then share joints for the second half. And sometimes that's like a 3-hour show because we get playing Love is Blind, and that's one of the longer shows of the week. So I'm really happy to share the screen. It's not the last time of the year, but to share the screen with these 3 who I do, aside from Jensen, I do a show every week with these people. So I'm really excited to end in the year with these 3 losers and myself. Also
the king of morning wrestling YouTube, Jeremy Lambert. He's on every morning, folks. Monday, Tuesday he don't talk wrestling, but Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, this man is weekday.
I'm a morning person, sadly, not a night person. I don't care about your friggin'
hey, he's in the chat, yo.
Yeah, dude, love it.
Thank you. Yeah, but I really do got to thank everyone in the chat. These 3 people in particular, and then my lovely wife and children for pulling me through personally this year, and my mom for pulling me through personally this year, because personally it was a really rough year. But professionally, I did a bunch of shows with these 3, and that's a pretty easy way to go about things, working with these 3. So there you go.
Before I go to SP3, Cher, do you want to add anything?
I know I always say like FMC is the highlight of my week, but it really is. Like, I look forward to doing FMC. I'm always like, yes, it's Tuesday. It's finally Tuesday. Like, checking my phone every few seconds to see if I've got the link yet. It's so much fun. I'm glad that you guys let me get on there and act ridiculous with you and do this stupid game that we've been playing.
Oh, we gotta finish this, and then we got more games to play after
this. I saw on Netflix the other day. They've got all kinds of games now.
Yeah, so I'm so excited.
It is a blast. And you let me change her clothes every 5 seconds, which is so much fun for me. Like, just the highlight of it all. And I really do always have fun. And I'm just grateful for all three of you too, because you guys are all just fantastic friends. And I know that I can always reach out to you. I had big news this past week and I shared it with all three of you. You were three of the first people that I told. So I really appreciate you guys.
We appreciate you
hearts
too.
to pop
Big
up.
hearts.
There
Yeah,
you
there they are.
go. Look at that.
You know that there are other podcasts are starting to figure that out too, and it's really
You
funny.
do what?
Cowards.
If
Oh
you-
yeah, it's
a MacBook thing, or if you have an Apple
Yeah.
product and you're on yeah.
I'm on an iPad Pro. What the hell?
Oh, it
Have you
should.
updated
Do
your?
it the ELP and Hikaleo.
Oh,
they
it's
taught me
probably
how to
because
do it.
I'm just using like through Twitter. Like I just clicked on it through the Twitter link.
That might be.
No, maybe.
Either
So I'd say that that's what it is. But and Jeremy, I thank you for always checking on me, because you always you are one of the few people that will always send me a text when you know that I have something going on to check on me, and you have had so much going on this year. I very much appreciate it.
I always offer to send you something that'll get there in 5 days because of where you live. So I try. But of course,
that's what Jiminica says all the time too. She's like, "Can you pre-plan things so that I know when you need it, like a week in advance?"
Listen. At least you actually send it, whereas some will tell you they'll send it, and then 5 months later you might actually get it.
Listen, though, the problem here is they don't deliver anything. So, when I had surgery last year, Will tried to send me flowers, and it was going to be a week, and they were delivering them via FedEx. I don't have things here.
Oh,
she lived in Tree Hill, y'all.
One tier hill.
One chair hill.
One chair
hill.
SB3. Let's go.
Yeah, it's been an interesting year, but I want to thank you guys, all three of you, because you're not just people I do shows with or podcasts with or talk basketball, wrestling, or all the nonsense we do on FMC. Y'all are really three of my genuine friends that I talk to on a pretty much regular basis. Like, as much as I talk to the folks over at True Hill Heat, I talk to all three of y'all just as much, because y'all are real genuine individuals outside of everything you do on camera. On camera, y'all are absolute fools. So that's why I can do shows with y'all, because it's great and it's a great time. We get to laugh, we get to joke, and we get to entertain some people. And Fightful Overbooked has really been kind of a great outlet for myself. I got to create a new alias for myself of Jerome YouTube.
Oh God.
It's great. 2022, it was New Media Forbidden Door, and 2023 was Jerome YouTube. So Fightful Overbook has been giving me gimmick after gimmick, nickname after nickname. Such a great time. I love it every single time. So that's why I enjoy Fightful Overbook. Been here from the start. I'll be here until the wheels fall off, because I love what you guys do over here, and y'all give an outlet to so many different people, so many great shows, whether it be your tag talks, whether it be your Indeeds with Reg and Mike, who is amazing at what they do every single week with their live streams, coexisting with Rob and Maggie. They are so great. And then what you guys have developed with In the Weeds, the better Busted Open, in my opinion, because I stopped listening to Busted Open like 2013, y'all. So I do listen to In the Weeds, y'all, though, every single morning, because I like hearing what these dudes have to say. And they have so many great guests. And two of my greatest contributions to In the Weeds is, yes, that Jesus Walks CM Punk return version, and then two, the blackest episode of In the Weeds with me and Joel, when I literally invited every black guest I could possibly find. That was one of my greatest contributions to this channel, let alone In the Weeds. I love Fightful Overbook, I love In the Weeds, and I love all three of y'all, and I love everyone watching this.
I'll give you a third one, by the way. The Darius Carter interview you brought.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that one was really good.
Great chat. That was unexpected too. So that was, that's definitely up there. But yeah, the blackest episode was one of my favorite times doing this show, because that was just hilarious for all the right and wrong reasons.
We got Jimmy Macaram up before 11:30 a.m., y'all. We accomplished
that. I am still mad I've never done a stream with Jimmy. And I've not seen Sat enough either. I'm very mad that I've not interacted with them as much as I would like to, because both of them are fantastic people.
Absolutely. And so is our chat. We appreciate you guys. Let's get out of here. Just does anyone want to say what their YouTube things are?
No.
Or their
Okay.
Twitter
Never do
things
that.
are? You wanna follow people's? No? All right, wonderful. Well, let's get out of here. We'll be back here at 10 a.m. Eastern, as we are every Monday.
Oh shit, we got a show to do in 12 hours. That sucks.
I will set up the
I'll be
thumbnail.
half done with my freaking work day by then.
I will be hoping that my child is having a good time. I am Actual Pearl, JOELPERL. Ladies, gentlemen, friends beyond the binary, we thank you for a wonderful 2023, and we'll see you tomorrow for ladies. They'll be back.
I won't.
See you then. Bye.